Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to Satisfactory, where we're in our inventory menu, and I'm like totally in the wrong tabs and everything like that. Let me just click around some things and just kind of fumble. There we go. Seems to be the right spot. So, let's see. How about we do a short update? I didn't get a crazy amount done. Didn't get a crazy amount done at all. Thank you, autosave, for starting the moment we do. Okay, so let's update. So we just got steel started. So we have steel ingots and we have black powder for gunpowder. That was kind of like the end of last stream for Satisfactory. Those were the updates. That's where we were going. So we're going to work into the steel. We're going to work into the M.A.M research right over there, and I'll explain this monstrosity in a second. There's a couple things we want to get from mining up there. The Caterium, I believe, which will help give us better power poles and something like that, so that instead of 4 per node here, like, you know, instead of doing 4, we can do like 6, I believe. So it'll make it a lot easier, and there won't be like this this happening. All of these happening will not. Yeah, we'll be able to clean that right up. Less power means it's just much easier to set all that up. So anyway, this is literally just my random shopping mall. That's all it was. It's just I took the shopping mall, I put it on a platform, and then I took a bunch of vertical things, and so basically I just dump something in here and it just bumps itself up as high as it can go, so that theoretically I can just come by, drop some junk off, and move on. Easy peasy, and it just stacks way up. So any old thing, because there is one thing we can do, and I was thinking about just kind of throwing it into a footnote in here, and that is the awesome sink, which we just take items and we just literally dump them in here and get points. It is something that is long overdue. I just kind of never set it down yet, is kind of the thing. Let's see. Let's just jam it here. So, no power, and so what it does with no power is actually nothing. It does nothing with no power. But in any case, yeah, you put stuff in, you get points. And once you hit a point tier, you print off some coupons, and you can use them in the awesome shop. So you pick up all kinds of things. So, lights! They added lights to this? That's where they were this whole time? Well, I know where all these are now. Great. But I mean all kinds of nice things. Railings, walkways, stairs, lights, you know, all the things that would make this easier to work with, for example. And that's just organization. Let's go to walls, where they look exactly like the walls we have. But also we get other things like wall power poles, wall conveyor mounts, wall pipe attachments, stuff like that. More complex foundations, so stuff that you can jam into a corner, or proper ramps, or like half tubes, half pipes, whatever. Of course, factory cart for getting around. Statues of doggos. Don't worry, we have live doggos, so we don't need this. It's cool. But yeah, let's just say that costs a little bit. Equipment, coffee cup, seems good. Beacons, parachutes. We can make at least these. I don't know about the coffee cup, but I think the idea being that it's like, hey, we can put a bunch of stuff in for biomass. Spend a ticket, get some biomass, get the power running in a binge. Biofuel, so on and so forth, and a number of other ingredients in this way, so that you can get stuff you really kind of need. So 100 rotors, 100 pipes, like This can be things that if you need them, you can come get them. So that's what that's all about, and that's why I have this gigantic tower of just dump random stuff into it sort of tower. Is because later down the road we can just, like, if there's something we don't need, we just dump it into the awesome sink. That's it. The more complex the item as well. The more complex the item, like the more tiers you have to go through. Like the stuff at our top tier would offer the most amount of points. That's how that mostly works. That's the rundown on that, long and short of it. Anyways, point of the stream is to refine our steel refining. Yeah, we'll call it that. So that we have all the basic pieces. I figure we'll go with a slightly quicker method than what we've been doing. So like 1-2 machines set down, and then we can expand further. That way we have something for the stream and then something that I can mess around with later. Anyways, the M.A.M needs to fill in Caterium. That's one thing that's on our list. Power slugs are done. It'd be nice if this had a little check mark next to it. You know, can't have everything. Explosives, we still need the tubes. Let's just kind of update. I got some of those steel beams from a wreckage. Whatever, not complete. I got some of that stuff from wreckage, but not complete. What did I get going that we kind of can continue? This one looks like something we can continue. Expanded tool belt. So for 5 slices of meat and for 1,000 copper wire, we can get the hand equipment slot, which will give us beacons, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay, so for that, we may have some meat here. We do not. It's all in the tower. No, what I was actually thinking of was, what's the important thing here? You thought this was more like a top-down RTS? Not, yeah, it's not built that way. I mean, it's Factorio was obviously like that, and Dyson Sphere Project's kind of similar in that vein, but not this one. This one's intended to be first person. So we got to get slices of meat. So that's like somewhere up. I think stuff starts about here. So 5 slices of meat if we can find it, not that tight. Okay, there it is. Three, 4, 5. All right, well, let's take that down a little bit because we're never getting it back in there. 5 slices of meat. And jam that in there. Let's see, where is it? It is there. So that'll start that. Take some time. I definitely want Caterium moving. That'll come soon. Flower petals seems to be a pretty easy project. We can make that the next one since we just have the materials on us. The Caterium, we probably need to get the miner up and moving first, and the miner is on that mountain back there. So, or where we got to put the miner is on that mountain, like halfway up or more than halfway up. It's probably like right there, actually, or right there. Anyway, so our steel production, we have a couple things we need to make, and as I said, we want to try and simplify the things, get 1 or 2 machines rather than do the whole slew of 6 or 7 machines all at once, just to kind of speed up the process, especially here, because steel is, well, we want to probably make a new station for it. This is the get things going station, and then after the get things going station, we'll make a new station back where we got all of this iron from. So yeah, so we'll be doing a little less of this. A little less of this. This is actually sulfur, and this is proper black powder. We have plenty of it. That's for our explosives, which also is in the M.A.M. That was one thing I wanted. This is the iron, and that's the coal. So that's our steel right here. So this is where we need to move onwards from. So 45 per minute, but I kind of have my doubts that it's accurate to 45 per minute. I highly doubt that I set this up for that. That said, it's possible I did. I think I might have rounded it down to like 40 per minute. So we'll account that it's not like whatever is going to be done is not like fully fulfilled, theoretically. All right, so steel. Our steel needs. I need a constructor so I can visually see this. That's a foundry, right? Yeah, that's a foundry. Okay. So let's get an assembler. Can't afford because I don't have rotors on me. Problem with all this. Okay, so I need to go get rotors. God damn it. Everything's over at the steel. So I want to kind of see what we were building. What are we building in steel? Where are we getting together here? Let's follow the power line. I do have rotors in the big pile of the shopping mall there, but good luck finding them. I might find them. Yeah, we definitely need to tech up because we need things like jetpacks to kind of carry our speed a little bit here. So that all these vertical cliffs are less of an issue. Also, you know, we gotta set roads so that we can go down there. That's another thing. I mean, it's probably going to be exclusively a black powder, possibly Caterium site, depending. I wanted to get further down the Caterium tree to decide where I was going to put that, because I didn't know what I was going to do with it yet. So, we'll try and find rotors. There's rotors. And based on the regular usage of them, maybe we need more. There we go. And okay, advanced plates, got regular plates, all that stuff, sure. Alright. Oh, do I have... I do not have coal. Take a little bit of coal. Additionally, I'm actually heavily considering we actually make the road down there. Get plenty of concrete while we're at it. Because I want... We'll do it this way. Tractor. And give you some coal. And we'll just try to drive it down and then place foundation any place that it looks like it's difficult. That should probably cover the bill anyway. We'll just ignore that rock. Go to the M.A.M thing. No. No. I just left. Literally just left. Okay, so. Is this road good? This road's probably good. But I probably want to, yeah. Probably want to start it here. So. I want... Thinking the mid-tier ramp. So from about here, where it starts to get a little steep, I want to start pushing down like that. Whoa. Yeah, that's going to be a steep decline. That's what I wanted to clear that up for. I'll just clear this stuff in the middle. Which we can then just replace with just about anything. As soon as it recognizes that it is anything. That is not the tier I'm looking for. Alright. That'll be an easy fix. So set that to that one. And set that one to that one. Work with these. We'll just fill in the gaps. And then what I want to do This is probably like set it down so it declines down here. Yeah. Because we need this. We just need this. I am driving a truck, so I want an extra lane maybe. Or a little extra room so I don't just come careening off the side. Plenty of turning space. And then we start going downhill from here. Did that one. If we're coming down, we swing around, then... What I want is probably something that's a barrier, but we don't have the barrier because we haven't done the awesome shop. We need the barriers. It's alright. But then we can also end up getting pillars too. So there's some argument towards getting all of our stuff done eventually here. For now, we can just do a gigantic pillar. Perfect. And it'll theoretically make some sense. Maybe. Clear the hole. Yeah, this was overdue. I was going to set this up before the stream, but I just ran out of time for everything. I had a lot of stuff that I was actually trying to get done. And just couldn't get there in time. So. Just make it real fast in a simple fashion like this, so it'll just look like a wall and a pillar on the other side, and it's simple enough, but it'll get the job done. All right, well, you're in my way now. Okay, so where would we take it from here? We'd probably go down here, flatten it out, and then curve down, and oh my god, this place is horrible. How would anyone ever drive through this? Why did I make a place for our stuff down here again? Why did I do that? Oh, that's wrong. It's gotta be that piece. That piece. And we can bounce off of each other. My goodness. And there we go. And there we go. Nice. Like, that'll be a nice smooth ramp. Real smooth ramp. I think I want this on this side to turn it up. There. So now it's a road down, around. I know that actually walking is probably faster than this, but still. I want to be able to drive down and everywhere. We've got a road. I would like to take advantage of it. Long story short on that, that's going to be bad to drive through. I think we just need one of these. Flatten it out. We come down here, we're going to have plenty of time. So we're going to make more than plenty of time so I can drive like an idiot and we're good. So now we want to drop it down even further. There's also the possibility if I want to automate this, then in order to automate this, I'm going to need a valid driving area so that, you know, like, if I just don't want to come down here anymore, I'm going to need the ramp anyway. Alright. Goodbye, Mother Nature. Coming down. This might be the smoothest path now. Might actually make it happen. So, yeah, the automation is going to be probably a big deal. Anyway, it goes. Because I don't know where I'm going to take the gunpowder. No idea. Like, we have to resolve the research and we have to actually go further down the tree. So that does involve that, like, we just have to start just feeding that. So that's part of the M.A.M research, is getting those little nitpick things done so that we eventually get to this point where we know what we're doing. Okay, that makes for a nice, relatively nice path down. All right. Steel is on the other side of these, over there. Okay. Yeah, it looks mostly right. Okay. So that'll make that hill smooth. We're just trying to get down to this point, and then we can coast down this hill. That's kind of where we're going with this. So pretty aggressive getting it down here, and then we're good. Let's just set a lip and move to the next. Can we even get down here fast enough? Maybe. I didn't want to go with the extra steep one because it's just a little weird to drive up and down those. So kind of want something a little smoother. Well, we might be able to get it in just enough time. I don't know where that's aiming. We're still ways off the ground. You're wrong. That is a, yeah, that's a big decline. When was this build started? Probably, let's see. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago. It's probably like the 5th episode or so of it. Nothing crazy yet, at least. Just, yeah, taking her slow, making sure everything's all set up like infrastructure. Infrastructure first, and then everything afterwards. But I want to start putting a little bit more than everything afterwards, just kind of make it go a little faster. So that's why we're going to do less machines, just as an example case of this is where we're at, this is how we get further. I'm going to set this as a breakpoint here. Alright, how do we look from up here? I can't even go up there, can I? Nope, it's still too tall. That's what I had a concern with. So, we got to spin it around. Probably spin it around a little sooner too. So like maybe cut off down to this line, go out a couple, and then swing it down here, and then we get to double back. And my concern is not having enough space to double back with, so... Don't want to delete that belt, so just a little careful. Yeah, I'm thinking we want to just have a couple rows. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, that one too. Potentially one more. Yeah, one more. So I want to have my flat spot here. Switch directions. Now that we know that it's... Oh no. Come on! We can work with that. It's fine. We can work with that. All right. Okay. Just get rid of the line. Setting up these stackables in case we want to, it's kind of just a future proof to set up the stackables. So that's all I'm doing there. Additionally, where does this go? Right over there. Alright, now it's out of the way. Additionally, with the stackables, you can climb up on them and travel along. So, a little better that way. And then you build one extra and you can't get by it. There. So that's out of the way now. This was... how many? 1. Okay. Being generous with 3 tiers. And then ramps down this way. Excuse me? That's the special ramp. There we go. Oh, knock it off. Right here, right this spot. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That should do it. How? Okay, I'm thinking something. I just don't know how to think of it yet. Maybe one more. One more will help me think about it better. Set those, and then we set our switchback area. Eventually. Right there. It still didn't land. It went over there. Are you kidding me? Oh, these went under? Lovely. So here, here, here. Go away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm leaving it up there. I don't even care anymore. Then from here, that should be good for. We're going to do a very, very, very mild ramp here. The idea is just to transition over. 1, 2, 3. I'll get the chainsaw in a bit. 1, 2, 3. So I figured that we probably don't need as much turning on this one because we'll already be kind of turning, so we can just do one big turn, so we don't need all that extra space. Now, that does mess with the corner here, so I'm just gonna. We're gonna turn this into a 2x2 at this point, or you know, 2 wide. We'll ramp this down, and hopefully this is nice and smooth. This will be nice with the extra things like the railings. The railings would have made it super easy. I would have made it much thinner with railings. But we don't have that, nor do we have railings for our constructor, which is completely off the rails. Yeah, that's kind of going where I want it to. With much fighting, but, you know, we got there. One there, one there. There, and there. There. Now we got ourselves a ramp. No more jumping down through that nonsense. Memory of a real tree. There we go. Oh yeah, I could do this while not paying it any attention whatsoever now. Railings make it easier, but now I can totally not pay attention. Thank you, autosave, at the exact moment I was wondering about that turn. And we are down here. We can just park. We can turn around. Pick up whatever we need to, and then head back up. And parking job is awesome. Okay. So now we have rotors, and we also have a way to get up and down much quicker for every last thing that I happen to forget. Right, so what I wanted was finding out what recipes we're kind of doing here. So, in the steel territory. Can these even do that? Oh yeah, smart plating we've done. Versatile framework seems to be the next thing, which involves steel beams of some sort and the casings there, or whatever, the frames. We have the frames. The frames aren't actually doing anything in our base. They're just kind of like, I've got them set up to go somewhere, and they're going nowhere right now because they have nowhere to go. This is where they would go. So we've got to find some sort of merger area where this gets crafted. That's about it. That's all we have to make. But we do have to make whatever that 12 is. Now, what I'm wondering is it a secondary thing through the foundry or some nonsense like that? Like, how are we getting those things? Steel ingots here. Constructor. Single tier item. Okay, steel beam, steel pipe. That's where all these are. 3 ingots, 4 ingots. So a little bit more weight towards the steel beams, but it depends on what these are used for as well. Like, it looks like they're all used for something. So these are the 2 things we want. 6 seconds to make 2 steel pipes. 4 seconds to make 1 steel beam. Steel beams are going to be slow. But we need them for the space project for this one. So the versatile framework needs 12. Okay, that's plenty. That's plenty. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to set that construction elsewhere. Ooh, there's a mushroom over there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Okay, never mind. I haven't collected all the mushrooms down here, and I definitely need to. Got it. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe we had a 3 and 2 on the requirements anyway for the machines. I think we probably could have something quite simple down here. We don't have to do any massive construction. Just a 3-2 split, easy. This is going to be something pretty short anyway. We are doing to... Yeah, let's get the constructor. So I'm just going to jam 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I believe. What's the requirements? How many per minute do you accept? 30 per minute, make 20 per minute. You'll output 45 per minute, but it might be closer to 40. I may just do 1-to-1s until we get this steel factory going, and that's probably just fine. Although I'm not going to work with it like that. I know. Yeah, we'll do a 1-for-1, just to simplify it, but I'm also going to... I'm just going to bump up the height to deal with that little hill for this first one. There. Okay. This is just a temporary station. Looks about right. Right. This can go in done. And then make me some steel pipes. Easy enough. The second one I guess I didn't need to make it too... You know what? Whatever. Now I'm just going to do it to make it look even. It'll also kind of give a small degree of separation between one station and the next. So, we can easily say this is one machine, this is the next machine. Sure. So, let's see. Line it up, line it up. There it is. 2. They kind of do line up all right. Not perfect, but all right. Again, temporary system. 3. Let's give it a break here, and actually, give me the line up. 4. Right. Okay. So just going to set some lines here. Set some power immediately afterwards. Lines, power, all good. That can go here. That's where it started to get a little slanty. So, just quick job to get us through tech, because we really need to get through tech to get more efficient setups than this, because I've been noticing a lot of things holding me back, like tier 3 belts. When I just want to clean some stuff up and just have a nice efficient system, it's like, no, you have to have 50 other belts. And mind you, I designed the whole thing to work with 50 other belts, but I don't like it being designed that way, so let's see, steel pipe. Now, I don't remember exactly what I set up for this, but it might be the 3-2. Oh, no, this is the 3-4, so we want... It's going to be an oddball setup for that. So, first 2 are making pipes, the last 3 are making beams. It's a spot for the merger. Merger. Somewhere around here. 1, 2. Okay, that'll count for that one. Give me that. And we'll just set it to also set up the merge, but we'll do it this way. And 1 and 2. So that's ready to go. So each machine's doing what it's supposed to. This is, yeah, these are all designed and set up. Power. Click that. There, there, there. 1, 2. Then we'll set this one to just grab all 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Then we'll take this one over to meet that one, I guess. Sure. Okay, so now we're making our steel production here. That's like the basics. That's what we need to get done for the stream, was set up this. Theoretically. Like, that was the main thing we had to do. But, as we already know, that's not the end of it. We have to get this item that we send through the space elevator. This one item through the space elevator. Yeah, we got modular frames set up. So, all we have to do is, with these steel beams, we have to go ship them somewhere else in some sort of halfway point. Because anything, like, I don't want to have to ship one thing over to one thing, or, maybe I should have them in a close location, I suppose. Like, I can bring modular frames down here. That might actually be easier based on how I've designed the modular frame output. It would be actually a lot easier to send the frames down here. And then versatile framework can be just, like, theoretically, this machine right here. What's it require? 30 steel beams per minute. 2.5 per minute on the modular frames. We're producing a lot more than that up there, by the way. So we're fine on the modular frames. We're overdoing it there. Steel beams, though, 30 per minute. Keep in mind we're rounding down for these numbers. So 15, 15, 15. So a 45, but again, closer to a 40. So I guess, yeah, we're pretty much set up. We can set up the... Okay, there's one other thing I forgot about. There's this setup, and then there is the other setup, and the whole reason we have these buggers right here. So these steel pipes are used for explosives. So we use the gunpowder and the steel pipes to make our explosives. The gunpowder's over there, being constructed there. So we have to meet... Autosave, thank you. So we have to meet these over there, or here, or something like that. Some sort of combination there. I'm assuming that these things are also used for other purposes, so we might have to just branch off a split. You've never been good at these games? These are the kind of games that take a bit of patience. Like these particular streams, I've said right at the get-go, they're slow. You got to go piece by piece. You make a bit of a plan. When I say these are temporary, it's because I don't want to make much of a plan today. I just want to get the tech moving today. And then when we have the tech moving and we get to the next part where it's easier to construct things, then we can move back. We can make lovely, efficient systems, and it gives me something to do in the downtime. So, like, if I don't feel like doing a stream that day, maybe I'll do the back end work. That kind of thing. Which was, you know, like what I did yesterday. I didn't feel like doing that, so I did a bunch of back-end work and just getting that together. I believe I actually fixed the iron output from, like, the first or second episode. I said there was an iron node, like, way off in the distance. I went and grabbed that. That was what I did yesterday. And set it up so that we have a much better output of these, so we can make our belts easier. Because I was tired of running into belt issues while I was cleaning stuff up. So that's what I did. I didn't mention that. I was going to get to it, and I kind of just didn't, so I figure I'll just say that. No problem. It's not like you need every play-by-play with these. Like, that's what I've always concerned myself where, you know, when you're doing YouTube videos, you have to do every play-by-play, and I realized... You know, people can fill in the blanks. I realize people can just fill in the blanks. So, I'm thinking assembler. Let's do this simply. I think assembler probably like here or a little further. So, the idea being that we just bring this stuff over. But we have to do splitters. We have to bring the frames down, and we have to have splitters for them. So, we have to have a little bit of space. So, we're going to probably put 2 forward here on these. And we're just going to have them facing this way. Ignore that. That is not what I intended to do. There we go. Nice clean line. And... Really? Okay. Anyways, now we get these assemblers. No, not constructor tier 1s. Let's get assemblers. So, let's see if we can line them up with the edge here. Set them up to the edge of the plate. We'll say that's a good spot. Okay. It's a versatile framework. 30 per minute. So we're going to be overkilling by overfilling this, but that's about it. So I have to go get modular frames. That aside, yeah, I think a single base splitter here. So we've got a 3 coming into a 2. So we're going to set a splitter right here. Then I'm going to set a secondary splitter up there, as long as it's in the right direction. I don't think it is. So input is there, output goes the other way, so that's perfect. The way that works with that one is you can say this one and this one. We input up there, and we bring in the frames down there, and Starting to learn how to get these inputs a little bit more efficient. Do I want to set this here? Nah, let's do this. Nice and quick. Alright. Yeah, it's a quick one. Swing that in, and now we have a spot for all of those. You are versatile framework. You are also versatile framework, but you already knew that, didn't you? You're a sharp one. Okay. Invalid aim location. Did they power? They did not. How is this invalid? Oh, did I pick power line? It might have been power line that I ended up picking, or power pole I ended up picking when I was wondering why it's an invalid location. Let's set this up here, add it to the system, and still leave a open pole. That's why we need the Caterium based rods, so that we have 6 inputs. Okay, so all those are going in, but we need the other stuff, which is going to be just a simply long line, is all it is. Let's see. Where do we park? That's actually a legitimate concern. I have no idea where we park. Here we are. We'll just work our way up. It probably is actually faster for us to run, but come on. We got vehicles now. We don't use legs. So I'd like to swiftly review what our requirements are for the space elevator while we're here. Like I said, we need those frames, so let's take a look here. And whatever the heck these are, automated wiring. So we're already making these. We have 1 million smart plating. We're fine there. The versatile framework we're working on, and then this I have no idea. But I assume that's where we're going to get into some more complicated stuff with the steel work anyway, and we may have to reformulate what we've got down there. That's why it's temporary. It's because there's advanced steel that we haven't researched yet. And so, what's the point when you're just going to potentially just redo the whole thing? So that's what we're up to right now. Oh. Checking. Copper lines are all good. So the M.A.M was done. M.A.M.
Tool belt has been expanded.
Sulfur. So we need this. There's our pipes and our gunpowder, and that'll make explosives. But we need detonators, and we don't have everything here. We need object scanners. How do we get object scanners? Quartz? Crystal oscillator. I believe that it's quartz. If I remember right, it might be quartz. This is the object scanner. Crystal oscillator leading into it. Like it's a ingredient or something, I believe. It's been so long, though, so don't even come close to quoting me on that one. So we have to make crushed quartz, crystals, whatever. We just mine that stuff, and quartz crystals. Hold on. Oh, is it just like raw quartz into quartz crystals? Sure, and then we use the quartz crystals and the plates to make the crystal oscillators. This will be another station. We do have plenty of quartz. It's just down there, like a ways. We just haven't set it up yet. Okay, so the M.A.M needs... There was one other thing we could do, and we were able to do it right away. Just never got it done. Paint gun. Set. Okay. So quartz, we may have to set up a very, like, rudimentary, fast setup. Just like, here it is, here's what we need, and then go through the research tree, and then come back to it, rebuild it after the research tree for quartz is done. So I figured that's where we're going to end up with that. So that's why I don't want to do a lot of work there for these. So advanced steel production. We need to make all of those. Also miner Mark II. Hell yeah. That'll make some resources come in super fast. Like, real fast. Like, that was one of the first things that I said I'm probably going to have to adjust things. But that's also why I wanted to redo the whole thing when everything was done. Right now we're going to do it fast for the episode. And then I'm going to go up for the camp that I said, where we got all the iron. There's like 4 or 5 iron nodes up there. We need to go explore for the coal that ties with it for the steel. And then when we've got that all explored and shipped together, when we ship all the coal up to the steel spot, then that allows me to do some off-camera work, because it doesn't matter. You've seen it. I made a miner go into a refinery, go into plates, into the pipes and stuff. Gee, I've done that all before, and yeah, that's totally fine. It's just we need to go find the stuff and have an adventure first. So, M.A.M done. What is our requirement to get to advanced steel? Like, there's probably an ingredient that I just totally glossed over. So we can't really take advantage of explosives quite yet. We need rotors, concrete, wire, and piping. So the piping, we've already got that going. I didn't really put it anywhere. I could have made a storage location for it, but it's probably building up in the machine. We can go just collect some here in a bit. So 200 of them means that it's going to be a hot minute anyway, but it means that it's our next trip. We're going to do that. We're bringing it up here. We're researching it. Hyper tubes. We can do the same thing here, except we don't have the encased industrial beams, which are coming off of this one. So we need to do this, then hyper tubes. This one seems like we can do it now as well. Logistics Mark III, which is going to give Mark III belts, which I believe come off steel beams. So our production of steel beams is going to be a big priority going forward. The pipes, not so much, obviously. If we're going to be like using Mark III belts like crazy, like I upped the Mark II belts from Mark II stuff, and they're theoretically like the cheap material. This might be the next cheap material, where it's just like Mark III is your slow belt, theoretically. Stackable pipelines, those are good. That might make the power system a lot easier, because it was really hard to stack water for the power. And I've been fearing doing power, because it's just so hard to do without those stackables. I want to do pumps. I want to do everything there. Okay, so we have the M.A.M. It's working here. What did I come up for? I came up for these. I got to bring that down. So that's up, I believe that one right there, or something close to it. That might be it. Actually, I can see them, little tiny cubes. So yeah, we just we swing that thing around to somewhere, and I guess we can like jump it around on the hill and send it around. So that way it's not in the way down here, and it's just kind of going off to the side. So we'll be using these the whole way along, because this is probably not the first time we're going to have this situation come up. But all of that Mark III stuff, alongside all these miners going up to Mark II, which is why I didn't care too much about how this section looked. Because down the road, it's going to be updated. Right now, its output has been good enough that, like, we've been overkill on the output, that we could probably go straight to miner Mark III before we ever have to look at it again. Which means that this gets a break. We're good. It's all right. We don't have to come back to it. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. Set a little box here for that stuff, so we always have Mark IIs. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. M.A.M research complete. So we need to probably get the explosives started, which means the pipes and all that. I am going to delete that, and I'm going to give us a... Where are we going to put this? It's gonna come this way. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with it. I'm going to put it right up to the ceiling. And then something like that. Yeah, no. Something like this. How's that work? So I want the input to be up here. So we do this. And then input, and then output goes that way off into the distance. So we can set it up from there. But we can bridge across without interfering with this. And all the other pieces of junk. Nice to know the way. So we want to probably drive her down there. Again, I think we just want to set a vertical piping so that we don't have this secondary pipe coming around. It looks a little straighter. Not going to look great, but whatever. So I want... I want it to run at least a little bit even, so it's something like here. That's wrong. So we want here and then about here, but we want it going that way, so we make the next piece, which is an input. Got it. Which can go off that way, and then we can lean it into the hills. Looks like a nice straight line, or you know, somewhere reasonably close to a straight line. Okay, and at that point we want to start our stackables here. Don't worry, solid foundation. Oof, that's going to be a drop. I think we probably want to do another vertical, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, maybe just another vertical is better here. We don't need stackable. Bring it up. Send it down. Send it right to the floor. That is a valid placement, by the way. Straight in the floor. Okay, that should be close enough to the ground, I believe. We want that gone. There we go. It's kind of secure and straight. Woo! Oof. Oof. That hurt a little. Okay. It's close enough. So what I want is, how far can we take a belt before we run into the end of the line here? It's about here. Okay. So place our stackables. I think we still want to stay on this wall, and we don't want to jump across, just in case we need to jump across later. Excuse me? Too long? It oh, all right. Too long. Oh, I got stuck at a menu there, sorry. Okay, a little closer then. Bring it up here. I like the height here, so I can go under it, no problem. I mean, we also have this one down below. If it needs to go to something, you never know. Because we have a lot of stuff down below, we may need a sharp drop off, so a lower belt is also kind of a cool idea. Where do we want to go? Up there. I think it's time to take an alternative road here. Put that on the 7. Nope, never mind. That on the 7 and that on 6. Gotta win with your 4th Darkest Dungeon 2 run. Nice. That's nice. So you're getting to that point where you're consistently getting some stuff done, or your stuff is good enough that you should be good. Where are we? Now we're on a safe incline? Yes, we are. Don't do that to me now. Haha. You thought you could get me to fall, but no. Oh yeah, this thing's all kinds of janky up here. It's autosave. Okay, so this is where I was kind of thinking. Set more stackables up here. Hopefully the ramp is good. I'm going to just literally delete my escape. We'll get the rest of it later. Yeah, I'll check into it in a while. Like I've been thinking I should probably try it on some of my own time as well. Some Darkest Dungeon 2. Get a better feel for it. I don't want to yet. Starting to figure out and get better at Despot's game though. Starting to get that understood and how to do meta. Lost once because you didn't manage stress. Don't worry, I didn't manage stress and I've been fucking luck sucking it. So, I mean, there you go. Come on. There you go. Okay, so it's up there. Technically. I'm not, though. Maybe I can find an easier way up there than having to do exactly what I just did. Yeah, I can do it this way. This. And this. And... yeah. This. I suppose this ramp can just stay here. It's not harming anything for now. Lookout tower would have also been an idea. Encroaching others' clearance. What? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Whatever. Encroaching others' clearance. Oh, it's probably this bauxite that's right here. I bet you that's what's causing the problem. Low stress helps a ton. Oh, absolutely. And when you have more options later in the game, obviously it's going to make just quality of life easier, and by extension, your life, you know, your win rate easier. So let's go with the mid tier. Attached up, attached up, attached up. Wow, this was totally not helpful because there's another gigantic sheer cliff over here. Never mind, I'll just make this anyway. Okay, we'll build it over here then. Okay, so I want to set this on the other side of this mountain. Just another one. Like I said, I want it out of the way, and I've gone way out of my way to make it out of the way, so it should work. Okay, now we can send it like down there. Guess I'll just send a line. Stack. Thank you. Please make it down there. Nope, nope. Too steep. Alright. So that's just not going to happen straight up. What is going to happen, and we can do it this way instead. Right about there. Find that side, bring it down. We can still do that. What did I do? Oh, I might have built another one. Yeah, there's another one down there. Didn't see Paracelsus had a full party stress heal on upgrade ability out the gate. There's a lot of non-information given to you, which is fine. It's just that I felt like critical information was not being given to you, so that's where I was having trouble. Alright, this is just a drop, I think, now. One piece at a time. So the first ramp over there, that's fine. I don't care about that one. That'll stay. This is... I like this. This is good. This will do. We can delete all that. And this can... Honestly, I don't care. It can stay. We got the ramp. It's coming down. Like, we got a long trip to go here. Long trip. Also, I've lost track of it again because of this gigantic mountain. Alright. I need rounding. I want to send it probably over here. So this is going to have to probably be another elevator. Just go elevator, elevator. So elevator up. Let's say about there. Input, bring it down. And just a little bit over my head so I can run under it. That said, where's the road? So this road, I feel, is going to be like our main highway for everything we do. So this is the part that I consider as we must keep this clear. We can't have low bridge. We have to be able to allow trucks, trains, whatever to pass when it comes to this. So this has to be as clear as we can make it, so that whatever build we do that transports back and forth, yeah, because this road seems to attach a lot of things for us, and I would like to take advantage of that. So we will be doing that. Also, I need to chainsaw this stuff. Okay, now I can see. Set a stackable. You. Floor's too steep. Okay, less steep, more steep. There we go. So just doing two above us. Elevator down the road, I guess. I don't know how far we've got for that. Let's get some bearings on that. How far before we can really... That's... okay. So if we count that, it probably goes to about this point, if it's a straight line. That's not good for the road. So what we're gonna do... You have all current classes unlocked after your current run? Nice. What we're gonna do... I'm going to set up something a little bit weirder for this one, just so that it can chain through the air. Actually, I can do it more than one way. I can do it this way. This is how you chain through the air. Keep the road clear, because this will be like one side of the road. And I'm thinking that maybe eventually like power poles will come along the side, like close to the road. Something like that. This is a very, very long track, by the way. Alright, delete all of that. Pick you up. And set you down. And now we go across the road. And we set ourselves an elevator. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. On this side. Straight line over here. We're on the other side of the road now, so... The usual elevator this way. So, up and like so. What are we looking at? About there. Accept and send down the hill. There. Now we kept the road nice and clear. Through whatever sorcery this is. Now we can probably set normal paths here. For all this nonsense. So I'm just going to experiment and say that... Thank you, autosave. I'm going to experiment and say that that's a good spot for this. And that we can just drop that down on there just fine. Looks like that's the truth, except that it doesn't want to do it the way I want to do it. You know, we're kind of disagreeing on... Yeah, whatever. Down we go. Next one. That's our road. So we probably want to go road adjacent, I guess, for now. Set it right about there. And a player's in the way. No, you're in the way. I think that was it. Looks good. So from here, our other belt's going down that way. Our other stuff's going through there. We probably want to just hit a straight line here. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, actually plopping it right there is probably perfect. There. Paracelsus is the only healer for 5 rounds, kind of lame. Yeah! I got the idea. It's like, okay, yeah, you don't want me to heal. I'll just, like, that's probably why I survived so long, is that I went into it understanding that I'm never getting a heal off in any context that I want it to be done. So I kind of overcompensated the other direction. It's probably what helped my runs. Yeah, alright, let's see. You are there. Swing it up to there. This will be able to go above the coal. And actually meet up here. So we can get it onto the platform now. Somehow. Alright. Let's get a better visual on this stuff. Mother Nature, go away. Okay, so it's there. It's there. Yeah, okay, we can see that. In we go. In we duck. In we duck. From there to here is the ideal. Jump. It will work, it wants to be cute. Okay, so we are here. Our construction is here. So we need to just get this belt to just simply plug in here. Will it make it? No. No, it will not. Alright, so we'll just set another one right here on this ramp. All temporary stuff. Come on. Come on. Come on. And we put that in there, and the other one in the other one, and we are all set. They should have been following me along, so they should be caught up. Relatively. They are not caught up. What did I do wrong? How are they not caught up? Yeah, that's you did something wrong, not caught up. So why didn't it connect? Something didn't connect. Let's just walk the line. Okay, it really didn't connect somewhere. Still not connected up there. Oh, let's connect that line right there. How about we do that? It seems like there's just a small gap in how things work here. There we go. Now we got them all moving. Okay, so now those are being sent down, which means that we have our second piece for the space elevator. We also... Where did I park my car? We also have the steel we need for the research. So we need to pick up all the relevant steel we can. We're probably just going to empty the system out. Like, whatever we see in there, we're probably just going to take. And then we're going to use it for whatever research we can pull off. Heading on down. Wait. Yes, I know I have to move the space elevator for the whole process of this, this theoretical road to work. It's that there's no space elevator in the middle of it. Alright, and... Perfect. Nailed it. Right, so we still need to make the explosive pieces here, but I don't think we set it up. I don't think we set up the actual explosives. We don't have steel pipes. And yeah, we don't have the explosives themselves researched, so there's no way we're going to make anything anyway. So we're just gonna pull from these. I do believe we need a couple, 200, so I'm just gonna grab a couple off the line as well. That'll cover us there. Those are made. Then we've got these. So these are our tier 3s soon. We don't have the tier 3s researched yet, but it is tier 3s soon. This is just going to be a research stockpile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Yeah. Okay. That's plenty. It's going to basically cover steel for our research purposes now. And I believe we need some black powder. That's it. Black powder, that'll open up explosives. We'll need the advanced steel, but at least we'll be able to set up explosives if there's just nothing better to do, sort of thing. Because if there's one thing that's staying here, it's this stuff. This is definitely, this is the station where this stuff stays, because this is where we're mining up all the sulfur. So I'm just gonna pick up this stuff, and if I don't need it all, then it's just going into the shopping mall. I don't care. It'll go there. So just overkill that. There we go. And in you go. So from here, we are literally just going to do some research. That is it. We're just going to set that up, get the advance, get the explosives. Yeah, it hasn't got the stress system in that. Like, the stress system was fine. The extra system on top of it just kind of felt like unnecessary. It was just like, you could do a different system because it feels like the exact same system. It's just like, you're doing the same system twice. What's the point? Fuse broken. Well, crap. That ain't good. That's actively bad. It's okay. We have backup. We just need to go get it done. We do need to research tier 3 though, because that'll actually help with the power. Because our coal line that feeds our coal power plants requires a tier 3 belt in order to get the feed to work properly. It's just the way it's built, I couldn't do it any other way. So yeah. So now we can set this one for advanced steel. Give them that. Some of that. Some of that. Some of that. And we have to obviously fill in a couple blanks here. So rotors, we have to get a new supply of rotors. We have to go up and just pick them up. These we have no problem with. 1, 2, 3. Put those in. Oh, probably don't need the flashlight. And just rotors. They're like that floor though. they're a ways up. I don't have an output saying bring them down here yet. Luckily, we haven't done anything with them. They should just be completely stockpiled up, and we can just pick them out of the machine for now. Because all the machines are currently off! So we're getting that research, and then we'll just, you know, whatever. This is what room? Reinforced plates. When I say jump forward, it does not mean jump, like, gleefully off to the left. Frames, they're already moving. They're long gone. And rotors. It says that we need about 70. So I'll just pick up 200. It's fine. Again, overkill. It's no big deal. Once the fuse is going, then we're good to go. Whee! Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Well, I believe the whole idea was that I could jump down. That's gonna kill me! I'm fine. I'm fine. No big deal. It'll just regen off till it's at 3 bars anyway, so I'll just let it do that. Just be more careful about the jumps. While we're doing research, that'll be a good opportunity for that. Okay. Color gun. Yeah, new equipment is the color gun. We get to color everything now, which will come to those places that we start finalizing. It's like, all right, this section's done. Let's make it look good. Color gun's good for that. Color cartridges, though, we definitely need flowers for. That's a 3-second research. We're going to do that right now and just have this done. Okay, color cartridges done. We'll be able to do this soon. Yeah, we're starting to fill out the M.A.M just a little bit, actually. This is done. Now explosives are set. I can't do this. I can do this. Oh, it's 3 minutes. Okay, 6 inventory slots. I'm not complaining. I guess you just had to get one to go down there. It's not go do both. It's whatever method you use. So this one requires the steel beams there and the item tracker. The item tracker is its own thing, and like I said, it's probably this. We could probably make this. I got quartz floating around. You know, it's just one of those things. Like I can manually make it or put up a machine and just feed it some stuff. and not even care about the system, and then come back and do the research, or just go do the miners, go make a constructor next to it, pick them up in 5 minutes. So that's one thing. So that's 3 minutes. This research, we've got the rotor, so we're going to set that up. That'll be our advanced steel. Okay, and off you go.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use.
What do you mean larger storage
An additional
container?
project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Oh, yes, the next phase. So what did they make available to us? Automated wiring. So we should probably take a look at this. Since they wanted to add 2 parts to the whole system, let's see what automated wiring looks like. And what we'll be doing for that. Stator and a cable. Well, cables are, like, in our janky copper setup, cables are fine. We can do cables. Stators... Oh, there it is. Copper wires and iron pipes. So, theoretically, we gotta make our copper station relatively soon. Copper station soon, and then... Well, I mean, I can make it. I can make it through a janky setup for the purposes of this episode. No problem. That can be done easy. How do I have a setup for that? I do have a setup for that. I can... 1 stator. How many stators do I need? 2.5. Automated wiring. Looks real easy, honestly. This is real easy. So I just need to bring iron pipes up here, which means that I gotta send a line the other way with all the pipes. Of course. Okay. So that kind of information tells me yeah, okay. So we need the pipes. The pipes are a thing we need. They need to come probably along here. So I needed to update this line here. These pipes, or this raw ore coming in. That's supposed to only be temporary raw ore coming in, but still, nonetheless, the line needs to be updated. So to put stackables in, but otherwise, like if we just update this to stackable and just update each section, we can send it back the other way. So this line goes down and then the other one just goes right back up with another stackable line. That's the whole point of the stackable lines, is that we can just drop it right on top and of infrastructure already made. So that's an easy cleanup. But we have a power issue. So let's get the power issue solved so that the iron pipes are producing in the background, because we did empty the machines. So get them producing again, and then they'll have nice full machines by the time we have the pipe going the other way, or the lines going the other way here. So planned process here. We have to take a look at a power cable, see what happened, what went wrong, and then kind of judge based on that. Because if it's a simple matter of feeding biomatter to the bio generators, no problem. And it's kind of exactly that. Okay, so the upper gray line is where we are sitting if we have the bio generators running. So we just need a little bit of that. Whatever. Just fill her in. Yeah, they're all empty. And this will burn slow. It'll try to burn the coal first, as far as I can tell. Like, it takes priority there. And then this stuff will just burn, like, super, super, super slow. No issues whatsoever. That's why I left these around, is in case this happens, I can finish what I'm doing and then understand it's like, okay, I need to go do power now. Well, shit, I need to do power now. Alright, I'm cheating. Where are they? I'm overclocking them. For now, I'm just going to overclock them. Get the slugs. Get the overclocking. Another slug. And as many of the slugs as we can find. Looks like this is the end of the line of all the junk. So I think we've got all the slugs that I've got. And can have a couple of these. That didn't require nearly as much as I thought it would require. So we'll just dump it all in there, honestly. Dump you in there. Sort, please. Dump flowers in there. We don't need those here. Cables are good, good. Jump that in. That's excess. And see, this is what the shopping mall is good for. You just dump all this stuff in and come back and deal with the problem later. Right. So, yeah, what do I need to do? I need to go to... Actually, it is this thing here. Power shards. These are for more specific things. I'm using them to basically cheese it right now. What if I were to put 2 in? 45, 60... 75 megawatts. Is that good enough? No. Next. Just cheesing the system so hard. Nope. It seems that it requires a bit more power than I'm providing. Okay. I know that the blue line is up here, and that's if every machine was running, this is where it would be. Alright. I'm going to add some more of these. It's a nice temporary solution. But it does mean that we need to get as quickly as we can to the proper setup here for coal burners. How's this designed? I think I set that, but no, I did not set that pattern. Make it look at least neat. One, 2, 3. Oh, never mind. Apparently there's a dead end there. 4, 5, 6. Okay. A little overkill anyway. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and then condense them into one line and send it over here where there might be a possible free spot. There we go. Okay. That's why I still chainsaw everything. It's because this is going to happen, and this is about the fastest way to deal with the problem. On the temporary solution, at least. It's like, okay, I'll get the machines running, it'll be fine, and then afterwards, go make a new power system. Or, you know, upgrade the power system. Go. Yeah, it spiked really high up there. Okay. So adding all these new machines is really pushing it up much higher. And the coal is being really weird right now because it's got to like get fed the water right now as well. The water pumps were turned off as well, so it's got to turn on the water pumps, and then the water pumps got to get going. Then it's smoothed out. Yeah, the black line is coal, and it's it's kind of all over the place right now. Consumption's the orange line, and so whatever power we are using, but it seems like it might be superimposed with something right now, perhaps the coal line. Actually, that's exactly what's going on there. Okay, so it's a little bit weird that way, but anyways, yeah, our capacity is up here, and our max, okay, yeah, those are the highest nodes, so everything's matching based on that. So we have a limit. How fast are these burning now that they're overclocked? 7.4 seconds. 15 seconds. So yeah, they're like double speed. Yeah, exactly. So that's burning it real fast. Let's just put those back in. And more back in. I just want one batch. I only saw a black line. Yeah, I think that they're matched currently, and that's all that is that's why you don't see it. Okay, so turn that into the biomass. All good to go. There we go. Nice fresh new supply. So anyways, yeah, those overclocking units, they're kind of just they're there temporarily. Once this becomes like woefully out of date, we'll take all this down. Like right now it's kind of out of date, but the new system is harder to set up. This is set up a power gen and do whatever you need to do quickly. That's what that's good for. They're much more flexible because you can just build one on the spot and just chainsaw down the random wildlife nearby. Okay, so our coal system is going to probably need to be doubled, which is we're taking that information right now. So we need, now that our production's up, we're going to be bringing a line from the other area anyway for all the pipes. Our coal is down there on the other side of the cliff. And as you can see, there's some red lights and some green lights on the status poles. So some of them are active, some of them aren't. Like I said, there's a bit of an issue there where not all of them get what they need. So that's where they're at. This is our quartz. So where I said we need to do the quartz research, it's just something we can do real quick. Like we do a minor constructor, and we just kind of do the stuff there, and probably have like we construct a M.A.M right down there and just build based on whatever it asks for us. That would actually be quick. So let's go with the main thing, steel. Let's go get the steel done. That's our primary thing. Let's go get it done. Just jump over everything. And all this has to be redone pretty soon. I'd say we could go through a couple more tiers. Once we get to oil, I will have to assess the numbers of these areas. It just means, you know, go along, update some belts, and then see if I have to update some constructors, and that's about it. Just, you know, a little updating, a little checking on things. Give me an invisible berry, thank you. This line. This line needs an update, and it'll be a nice, good back and forth here. And later on, we can delete the line, but still have all the stuff stacked up. And yeah, all right. So I guess start at the start, and or start at the end. Perspective. Oh, never mind. There's some stackables down here. So how far along does that go? Because I must have updated some of it, but not all of it. So here and here. Yeah. Let's delete this. Delete this. This. Stackables. Oh yeah, I set the stackables because I needed the space for the ramp, big ramp. Okay, delete this one and this one. It's another. Still want them kind of tall here, just to match what's kind of required. And where do they go? Right here. The whole system, just big old update to it. When we get the tier 3 belts, this will be part of it too, where some of the belts are just going to simply get superposed with better ones. Alright, so now this is set to the proper system. Just got to start working our way backwards now. Okay. This is a gunpowder. We have to go get the pipes. The pipes are... Whoa! I just kind of bumped the mouse as I scratch my hand. Pipes are there. Don't fall through. Oh, still don't fall through. Okay. Our pipes here. We have to swing them around a pretty big swing. And we probably want to chainsaw all this nonsense here so that we can see what we're doing. Because these are big freaking trees. There we go. So, we have the output of gunpowder right here. So I'm going to do a little something. I'm going to set up a splitter on one side of this. This is still, you know, eventually we'll get a permanent setup. So we still need to set that up. And there. Okay, so then I want a splitter. We're just going to set a splitter here. One down here. And then... I don't know where we're going with this, so I'm just going to set it up pretty high. That looks like it's a little weird. Call me crazy, it seems like it's like very, very, very weird. Alright. So yeah, I made it a little too close. That's fine. Well, I wanted high, and so I didn't respect what a belt can do right there. Obviously, it didn't even come close to respecting it. Well, I mean, that works too. Nope. Yes. Okay, so now it's up high. We just need to jump it over this. So, like, completely over this. I'm thinking we may be able to do end to end. It's a possibility. Can we Can we do that? We can. That actually might work better. Alright. And then... there. Oh yeah, that's nice and easy. Fit between the systems, completely out of the way, no problem. Just nice and smooth. I like that one. I'm gonna remember that one. Run between the machines like that. When it's just, you know, we need to do some crossovers, then that's great. Okay, that power line is acting as a interactable right now, that's all. There. So now, it's over here, and we can now, get out of my way. Right. Now we can add it to this. There. Well, that'll be the system. Yeah, whatever. It looks weird, but it's perfect. Then up we go. Can't afford. Well, shit. I need more of these. It's expensive. I mean, we're doing a lot of lines here. Like, a lot of lines. Alright. Gotta get more. That's still up there, but we got a spot for it. It's fine. It's probably quite full now too. I just got to go overboard and pick in some out. Okay, so when we have this up here, oh yeah, super janky setup. So yeah, it requires this, and we're just bringing the line up and over, and just kind of having it nearby. We'll figure out a system, and we'll just dump it in this free area right now, our temp free area. Whenever we just want to drop something, you know, kind of like all this stuff that just never decided to leave. I would like to make a limestone area, something a little bit more than this. There are a ton of limestone nodes everywhere, and we can have a massive concrete income. It's just, I haven't brought them in yet, because we haven't been really upscaling our stuff, or having any consumable need for all the limestone. This is not it. Once there's a consumable need, then obviously it changes quite drastically. Alright, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, done. Perfectly. Alright. That's a lot further than I thought! Apparently there's nothing on this line. I was gonna do the little jump and then tuck under, because you control your fall. Tuck under and go on to the next floor. There's no tuck under there. There's nothing there. It's okay. There's nothing gonna be trying to eat us anyway. We just gotta not fall. I know that's like the hardest thing ever, but not fall. So now we have our materials. Hopefully we're not shy on anything else. I guess our goal is to bring it up to this line, and then that line I can generally ignore for now. But it is along the road, so stackables will be important anyway. Eventually. So where are we at? Not you, not you, not you, not you. Not you. Long line. Alright. It's here. So delete that, delete that, delete that. And then that button. It's oh my goodness, hold on. Turns out it's a little harder to make these lines when there's all this nonsense here. Mother Nature's got to die again. And then we'll be good. Alright, I can see a line. I don't have to have it up there at all, actually. And I'm gonna backtrack it a little ways. I'll bring it along this easier path. Because there's nothing here regardless, so, you know, we can just have an easier path. So, what I want is to probably not do this and still use the chainsaw. There. Now I can see what I'm doing. So, line here. How far before we need to update? Right here. Sure. I was also concerned that we had just have too many of these, so set this up. The other line should be fast to set up to. So gauge this line again. We don't have to be as finicky with it because it's just setting up the ramp. Okay. But it might actually line up where everything's just basically this. Can't afford? Come on, man! It's the first time I've run out of those. Alright. Nope, not getting it. Yep, getting it. Does this have a spot for it yet? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, rods are easy. We have them in the shopping mall there. We can just go and pick some up. Nice and quick. There's a million of them in there. From when we had the original setup, I just destroyed it all and just dropped it all in the shopping mall. So there's like thousands of rods in there. No, not a long trip for this one. We don't have to go up the tower. So long for a temporary setup. It's okay. It's okay. The whole idea is that we get a nice setup that when everything's done and we assess everything. Okay, so some there. Probably want a little bit more than that. We are actively building with it, so. And you can have that, that. Sort. Nothing else in massive excess. We probably want some more foundation. And then I think we're mostly good. Basic plates are getting a little low, but we should be okay for a little while. Foundations are this one. Okay. Trying to remember the slide technique to go faster. You duck and you slide, but you do it with like this. As long as you're going downhill, it's fine. You can't do it going uphill because yeah, it just doesn't work sliding uphill. But it'll be a good way to get yourself killed on these downhill slopes because you can just go flying into the abyss and do that. Right, so gauge the distance. It's something about here. Yeah, you know what? I'm putting it right here. It's fine. No, not conveyor pole. Conveyor belt. It goes down. Same thing here. This is where we're steep again. doing? Oh. No, 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 no. Yes. Touch. There we go. I think. No. Depth perception, I guess, is a thing. There. Be nice cleanup. Thing is right there. I'm gonna do kind of a double up here. I'm gonna set it up here and then do another one because it was kind of in that little slot there, and it never looked quite right anyway. So it might actually still line up. Can you go the whole way? No, but close. Close. Then I guess I'll set up a one right about here, just the interim one. Wanted it to look kind of nice, so well, why I'm doing it a little different. And this one will be a nice short jump. So we leave that one alone. It can go do whatever it wants. This is our break. Holy mother of... Don't give me a heart attack. I was quite interested when I whacked one of those earlier. It jumped off a cliff and died from fall damage. I'm like, oh, I guess that's a thing. Okay. So then this one can just line up and we're done with repairing that. So that it looks whatever. So we're gonna head down and start building from the other direction. Need a line right here. It doesn't seem to know that it needs a line right here. Luckily, these are all ladders. I love these as ladders as well, because you can just get on them from anywhere. So you're out in the wilds like this, and there's like everything's trying to eat you, and you can just jump on the ladder when you go down. Did I literally trap myself in here? No. I ducked down to get it to work and I thought I trapped myself in. So this was another situation where having the tech is obviously making life a lot easier for down the road. Why are you trying? You're doing something weird. Can't seem to recognize that one thing there. There we go. But yeah, the more tech you get, the easier it is to build all this stuff, and that's more what I'm interested in. That's why I want to tech rush just a little bit. Steel is a good spot where things start to get easier. What are you doing? Get off my land. Don't care if you're indigenous. I mean, okay. Off you go now. You're walking through my line. You know what? Whatever. You're weird. Okay, so we have the road here. So this is another situation where we want to probably bump this up just a little bit. So we're going to set it up exactly for that. So you get out of the way, and then we set one of those, and we send it across. So something like about there, and then up there, something like that. Then come down, and I'm not sure what it wants to do there. I'm going to say that's good enough. So this doesn't work with the stackables, sadly, but it is a bridge. That's why I added the extra line here in case I ever did want to branch out. Alright, so let's get rid of the nature. Can work in the area. And we send it that way. Actually, what is the direct line? The direct line is through here, actually. Now that I think about it. Autosave. Give me my berry. My invisible berry. There it is. Okay, so yeah, this way, which means I may have lined that up slightly poor, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to set it on the second tier so that maybe we can drive under it still. Oh, what's it trying to do? What are you trying to do? Yeah, we ain't running under it. That said, there's this wreckage here that gets in the way of our driving anyway. We're probably never doing anything with that area. So this is part of our driving area in and out, so right here, so we're gonna put everything kind of behind that rock. So this is where I'm gonna park this. So we'll bring the line up, and then we're parking it there, and then we'll consider our setup now that everything's kind of gathered together here. And if we need to improve the output, probably not. Probably not need to improve the output despite it being absolutely terrible here. We're probably not going to go that far. Just trying to get it, the space station to the next tier so we can look and say, what are the things we need to cherry pick to make this easy, or do we need to make an entirely new setup? You know, just kind of get there and then assess is what I'm looking at there. Okay, so constructors of all kinds. So there's going to be one like here doing something, and then there's going to be one down the line here doing something else. Something like that. Just a one system thing. Getting a lot of jumps in this area. Okay, splitter. So we're going to set this up so... Yeah, where's that line? Oh, relatively to there? Okay. Split. I may have gotten a little too aggressive on that. I think I did. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of jumps in this area. Frame jumps. Yeah. Move this up. Be quite generous. Okay, so this machine makes stators, I think. Yes, so then we bring the pipes in for the other half. We're going to do a simple cheese of this, like, come at me, bro. Which, then we can bring that over. All those get fed in. Give it power. We're just gonna drop a thing here. Yeah, a ton of drops in this area. And the hub has always been part of the responsibility. For some reason, the hub is dropping frames, and more than anything else. Don't know why. It's just what it's doing. You know, game has its optimization thing. So stator goes in. Stator needs to go into the other thing for the advanced wiring, right? Or automated wiring. Yes, automated wiring, one stator. So we're just gonna one for one the stator, just in you go. The machine gets onto our power network for this little project. And then this is the output for our cables. And like that, we got automated wiring. Said this is not a sustainable project, so we're going to just go with whatever's in the machine for, like, we just come by and pick up the 2.5 per minute, and that'll be sufficient. Good. Actually, looking at this, we probably want to take a look at. Oh wait, we got to power it. We got to get it moving. Let's get it powered. just gonna drop it right here and then find whatever connection I had that is not full. Some 304s. There we go. Sure. So whole system moving now. Stators come at what rate? 5 per minute. This thing asks for 2.5 per minute. So theoretically we can double up, but our copper is really taxed right now because it's not optimized. Otherwise it would probably come in at a ridiculous rate. So yeah, we'll just class this as good to go. We can ignore it. It does the thing that we want it to do. Now let's go, I'd say let's go take a look at the space elevator and see what count we need. If we need 2.5 per minute, how long are we waiting before we can launch the space elevator? $100. 40 minutes. Which means that we could probably get another project going in the meantime. Except for one other thing I forgot. The casings or the frames down below. How many do we need? 500. Okay. Produces 5 per minute of those. Oh. Now it said 5 recipes per minute because that would make 10 per minute on those. But it does mean that I should go down there and go take a look what I'm doing there. If I beat animals confirmed? Absolutely. I'm not sure if that's an animal though. It doesn't look like it has all the parts to be alive. Just looked like a big mobile blob. Like it had no orifices. I'm looking at it like it's a blob. It just goes around. You can't breathe. It can't do nothing. That said, do these things need lungs? Potentially. Got to get energy somehow. And based on the planet, it's grass. We've got animals that do have respiratory systems, and it's very obvious. So yes, it's not alive. Not an animal. Where's our thing? Right over here. Seems like it's all filled up. 50. Oh my god, we need 500 of these? Yeah, we're going to need a box. We are going to need a box. And a merger. Okay. You, and you. Start feeding that in. So by the time 40 minutes goes by, we can just hop by and grab whatever's in the box. That should be good. Okay, 24 seconds per craft. It really is 5 per minute. So we're getting 10 per minute because we have 2 machines. But there's a potential for rounding down. But it looks like the machine's mostly loaded up anyway, as far as I can tell. 30 per minute. I think this is all rounding down. So we're probably fine. So 10 per minute. 500. 400 now. That's a while. That's about the same amount of time. It's 40 minutes. Okay. So that'll be done in 40 minutes. Third piece is already done, and it's just on the top floor of the iron tower there. Get some frame drops. Yeah, it's not being kind. I see that. Just looking at the playback, I'm just gonna do this where the menu always just seems to work well and see if that makes it fix up. Because yeah, continuing to have problems with this game. It's not the first time, and I'm feeling like it's probably not the last. So I just want to verify that it works good. Check the alerts, see how much it's dropping by. Enough. Okay. Yeah, this game seems to have some issues. It's the only one that's really, really, really doing it. Other than Despot's game, when I launch about 200 humans at something. that one seems to kind of work a lot. Okay, I'll just watch the alerts anyway. Might be that I've been playing for a while, and so it's just, you know, whatever. Something extra. I know what's extra. I'm going to have to sacrifice it, but the playback I was literally looking at. I'll just close the browser. Yeah. Seems like the game still needs optimization. Early access means get your features out, and then once in a while, after everything's set up and pretty like you want it, then you make it run nice. So that's just a side effect. This game used to run great, but they've added a million new things, so things bog stuff down. It is what it is. That's just the nature of it. So, you know, early access game. Okay, so stuff at the top. We can pick up the stuff at the top. I think we can work on the M.A.M a little bit more. How about we make the quartz go? Let's set up the quartz. So we got inflated pocket dimension, a little extra space there. Nice. Quartz. So we need crystal oscillator. Looks like that's easy to do, but we need to set up the quartz. So we set up the mining, and then we set up the quartz crystals. Easy peasy, no big deal. We just gotta, the only thing we need is a line of power. We just gotta get a power cord down there. That's it. So I don't know where we're setting that up for power, but we can definitely just find something. Yeah, already the game feels just a touch smoother. But I mean, still doing stuff, yo. Okay, so I'm just going to attach to, I guess, this. Bring it along this line here of nonsense. So our quartz is down below here. I'm just going to set this on the corner so I know where to find it. And head down. Two quartz nodes, they are pure. They're quite nice. And I believe that's some nuts that are like regrown here as well on our floaty tree. There we go. Take those. Okay, so yeah, when I go grab the mushrooms, I'll have like 30 more of those things. Yeah, I had 38 of those. My goodness, I've already used some. I've been just collecting berries, mushrooms, and all that other stuff while just doing all the setup off video, and it's like, oh, I got a lot now. That's a thing. So I need production equipment workshop. Wherever, yeah, sure, that'll do. Grab. Am I low on materials? Portable miner. Oh, I'm low on basic plates. These plates. That's all it is. Okay, equipment workshop. Just need the portable miners as a requirement. Oh, we don't need these right now. We're working on research, so we just want one miner, for example, one constructor. We're just going down the tech tree. So you create quartz crystals. You come on down here. Set that up. How's the power look? Still fine. Now it's starting to see a difference. Line's getting a little more consistent because the coal had to warm up. Because the coal requires power to work the coal. And yeah, I want to research the tech to make pipes easier, so I don't have to do that again. Just to make it work. Just to make it all nice and easy. Alright, so all the stuff's going in. We're getting our quartz crystals. I need a M.A.M. That is a special machine, I believe. Okay, so our quartz. 3 seconds, we just need 100 of it. Okay, 100 it is. And then that gives us crystal oscillator. I don't know what's after that. We're just going to have to figure that out. But we'll let this go and grind up some stuff. 18. So I'll just chainsaw the rest of the world down. This is a good place for, obviously, a camp for this stuff. I want to keep them mildly separated from each other, the major ingredients. So, like, all our iron's here. But all our iron, like, computer processing power is right here. So I want this to be slightly separated from that. Like I said, later down the road, maybe release, they'll have things optimized and they'll probably be like smooth as butter. One of the earlier versions was exactly that, which is why I'm a little surprised by certain things by now. But yeah, it'll get there eventually. It's just nature of early access. Why I always turn down settings and still they're not down low enough, I guess. This is about as low as I wanted to go before I was like, you know what? I like how it looks. This is good enough. Good enough for me. I want it to be visually somewhat nice. But man, it looks real nice. At the max settings, that's for sure. But turns out you cannot stream and have max settings at the same time without spending a lot more on the game than the game. 54, moving along. So when we get the explosives done, one thing that, like, unfortunately we have to do the advanced iron, which will be towards, like, the beginning of next video? Well, we'll set it up, and then we'll do the advanced iron when the time comes. Simple methods with minimal machines again, and then leaving it to expand later, where if we got free time we can set up to expand. Right, so anyways, but when we get explosive we can blow up these rocks, for example. Unfortunately we cheesed whatever was inside because you can kind of like reach in there and pick it up. Although maybe we didn't get this one. But yeah, you blow them up and get the candy inside, but yeah. Some of them are slugs and they leave just enough room where if you're sneaky enough you can just pick it up and you don't need the explosives at that point. Okay, nice and clean. Give me the quartz. 84. We are so close. 22.5 per minute. I mean, that's basically 1 minute of I've been trying to stall for 1 minute's intervals. Oh, sure. Okay, so that was a dangerous adventure down below, where that line is. Because I was trying to bring it up. That's the extra iron plates. With, you know, the stuff that we're low on. That was what it was meant to bolster. was that line, and I had to go through all of that, which had like multiple things trying to eat you. And like the upper tier stuff that's trying to eat you. Uh-oh, autosave, get off the cliff. But yeah, that's that line. It heads up and then over, and that's what allows us to have good tier 2 plates. All right, there's 100. Now we can get to see what this tech actually wants from us. Okay, oscillator complete. Now it wants 5 oscillators. Of course it does. I mean, we'll just make the 5 oscillators, right? Is that something we can make on our inventory? Because, I mean, we do have some of the stuff. No, wait, we need an equipment workshop. Or not an equipment workshop, a crafting bench. So we have the ingredients. It's the reinforced plates and quartz. Hey, we can make encased industrial beams from... Oh, we can just build that? What did that... What was that for? Was it for this? It is for... No. Yes, it is partially for that. What else was there? Oh, we can make those too. So we can have some stators for nutritional mixture off of these, I guess. Well, we already got a nutritional mixture, but more. I guess the mycelia root was the thing. I don't know. Caterium we need to do the mining outpost for. Rebar gun, I've seen it and I've been quite not happy with it, so the rifle is going to probably be the thing. Object scanner improvements. That's probably that little object scanner on the right that we have yet to actually open up. I don't think we have an... Where's an equipment workshop? We need an equipment workshop for that. Let's see. Do we have an object scanner that I just never opened up? Yeah, it's this thing, actually. So these things, I'm not happy with them. They just kind of beep when you're close to stuff. It's not too helpful. Okay, so this may require a more advanced machine. That is fine. Let's get an assembler out and make sure it's facing the right direction. So, encased industrial beams is concrete. Okay, yeah, that's where the encased industrial beams is. That's where the concrete is required. So we need to up concrete as well. All right, fine. But the other thing we're looking for is not there. So maybe it's a single ingredient construction. Let's take a look. Color cartridge, quartz crystals. Where is it? Is it a equipment thing? No. Crystal oscillator is... It's 3 ingredients and we don't have the tech for 3 ingredients. That's what it is. That's what's going on there. So we can make 5 crystal oscillators at 36 quartz crystals a piece. Oh my god. Okay. We're putting a stop to this one right now. We're good here. This is going to take time. We need more quartz crystals. I'm going to actually just delete all that. I'm going to make a box so that a bunch of quartz crystals are down here. And then we can come back later. It'll just be supplied. And then that'll be just... It's good enough. There. As soon as it plugs in. There we go. Okay, so all the quartz crystals head in. This is fine. Like I said, that'll fill 22.5 per minute. That'll fill right up. So we have quartz crystals, and speaking of quartz crystals, you can have these ones. We're going to do a quick cleanup, very quick cleanup of inventory, and then we're probably going to go adventuring for the last little bit because we need to get the coal for the steel, the permanent steel station. The one that we actually need to do that we haven't done. Yeah, the one we're at is currently doing tech. That'll cover the 40 minutes. Then when we're back from that trip, then we'll be able to launch the space elevator and finally get to the next tier. So that's where we're at. Okay, so just dump random things, I guess. We don't need all of this. Hold on, roommate's asking me something. What?
If I want to watch a stream, what's the fucking address?
You want to look up the channel address?
Well, I figured.
Okay, I'm gonna give him that information in the future. Anyway, roommates wants to watch, so yeah, in the future we'll have that set up. Right now, you know, right now it's just not of the most convenient thing. So we'll set that up later. I'm gonna just set up a bunch of stuff in here. Nothing important. So we're going to basically be doing whatever they're in. We'll pick them up later. We know where they're at. Honestly, I just want to keep my inventory like nice and lean because we're going to just basically be doing exploring and combat, and we want to probably pick up random stuff as we go. And that's about it. Also, we have to do this at relative speed and efficiency because we are also... you know what? Give me that. In case we need to mine up some resources, we'll have it available. Nope, beacons we want to keep. Give me actually those as well. I think that's everything. I just want those rods and those. I want to probably pick up some more plates. We probably have some more up in the upper tiers of this thing. I would think we do, but maybe we don't. Maybe I've used them all up. I am out of basic iron plates, am I? All gone? It appears so. So I just want to be able to make a couple equipment workshops along the way, or, you know, crafting stations, should it be the case. Anyway, let's suck into that, and then we are going off, and we are going to be looking for, which one is it? Coal, and it will be very far that way. And this is to tie in with the steel. I don't even know if we can pick it up from here. This kind of, oh yeah, this freaking hub, man. Okay, yeah, so nothing yet. If we hear another ding, then great. Flashlight. Yeah, we are not even in range. It's quite a ways away. We're just going to basically be clearing a path, making it safe. Kind of like this road is relatively safe. Taking an adventure. There's still a lot of things off to the side that do want to eat us. So, I mean, sticking to the road is fine, but if you diverge from the road, it's a little more dangerous. Yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff down there as far as I know. A ton of stuff. Although maybe we killed all the stuff down there. Speaking of killed, this slug is still contemplating life. We still got them covered with the nice safe ball, so we're good. That's the cave? That is not the cave. That is... Oh, that's a like a Mercer sphere. Yeah, that's probably like insanely guarded. There's one of those live plants. I think we're at the halfway point of actually reaching the coal now. Or the iron area. Oh. Autosave. A lot of big blue mushrooms over here. Kind of just taking a look around, see what I see. A lot of sights to see. So now, this is our spot. This is our spot. Okay, so a million iron nodes around here, including just a few of every node. Boop. And so from here, if we ding this thing, we'll start seeing coal. I mean, not anywhere close. That's why we're on this adventure. But we'll start seeing it. Yeah. So we got a 900 that way. 1331 that way. That's a big difference between them. 850. Our base is that way. Due west. So from due west, southeast, and south are our options for finding more. And I'm assuming the road is still good. Ew, that looks kind of ew. That is a cave. Huh. Saw that. What is... Huh. Oh, that's like mycelia. Oh, there's another one of these goop things, whatever. The work in progress items, so they serve no purpose. So this cave is just meant to hide one of those. So it exists there. So caves is just a dead end of nonsense. I was hoping that maybe we could find a little tunnel that we can roll through. Anyways, we want to go southeast along the main road. This is a little bit of a divergence from the main road with these big rocks in the way of our road. But the road still exists. We're going to roll on the road. Even further down. And just kind of see what's... Oh. We are sitting with 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Oh, yeah, there's 4 of those buggers right there. I don't have concrete. I'm an idiot. So this is combat straight up then. Alright. Well, I mean, this is the road. What are they doing to each other? Come at me, bros. Stay in the air. I'm being pinged around. Okay, that's 3. There's the 4th one. He's using his friends as camouflage and protection and all that. Getting cover. Okay. Anyway. Took a little bit of damage there, because that's a lot of them. And it's nighttime, and... Alright. Let's see now. Any other pieces? There we go. Good. Alright. Now, what were they guarding that was so valuable? There's 4 of them here. Why is there 4 of them? Got to be a reason. Protecting these nuts. Okay. Well, I got them. Alright. So, anyways. Southeast / south. Live animals or plants. Oh my god. That a dead end? Just a toxic pit every direction. Where's our coal? Where's our coal? 500 that way. 895 that way. So we're gone beyond when it comes to the one that's due south. But the one that's east... What are you doing up there? Okay. So what if we were to backtrack a little and find an alternate route to the southern stuff? Would the southern stuff just be easier with multiple nodes? Like, we're talking a massive steel production here. So we probably want the coal to kind of complement it. So we may be wanting to go south, which means that we're diverting from the road. Somewhere here, there's got to be a way through. Somewhere. Let's take this open area. Yeah. I mean, it's even got a little, like, line indicating, hey, here's a road. You want to take this. That said, it will totally betray me. I know. Oh, there's a wreckage. That means that's guarded, and probably guarded very well. Let's continue onwards. We want to be road adjacent for now. We can get the wreckage later, after we've kind of discovered our... Really? There's like how many more? Just 2 of them? Why? Because I've got berries here. You want to protect the berries? Alright, well that works too. Come at me. When there's less of them, it's a lot easier to do. Okay. Oh. Our coal is over there? Oh my goodness. Another wreckage over there. Okay. So how do we resolve this one? Where are we going? Still a ways off. 533 that way, which means that it's in the middle of that poison crap. This poison crap that seems to be a band around here. Like, it was over where it was, and it just seems to be this circular band. Or line, or whatever. Anyway, we need to continue on the road. Let's see if there's an alternative path to the road. Oof. There's a bridge. Is this the bridge over the stuff that I... Oh my, that's a that's a drop. That's a drop. Step in a spot and suddenly you're just being dropped down. Okay. Okay, I need a way down. What are we looking at here? I can't see a thing in these trees, but there is a path down. There is something down there. This is the other side of the bridge? Oh yeah, this is the other side of the poison crap. Okay. There's the bridge where the mob is. So this is all poison. So not the way to go. We do have to get down there, just a creative way. I mean, I got enough health that I can make the drop. That's fine. I just want to get on to... Actually, we want to go that way, I suppose. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We just want to get as many of the monsters and kind of get an idea. Oh my god, what the fuck with the lag, dude? Anyway. Yeah, we just want to get as much of the defenses taken out as possible. Wow, that is a one guarded slug. All those plants that are just ready to yeet poison into the clouds here. Also, there's something in here. So I'm waiting for the defenses to show up. There they are. I'm at half health, so I have to kind of watch that. Okay. How many are there? Game? Where are you? I don't even know where it is anymore. Oh, it's right behind me. There we go. Yeah, there's something with this area. Wow, there's more of them down there. But this is what we're trying to clear out. This is all because this slug is here. That's why those are guarding. It's because of this slug. So we'll just clean that up and take the slug. That slug down there is having a bath. I would assume that those are the guards for that slug. Okay. So these are like, I don't know if you can kill these plants. I'm definitely going to try when we get explosives access to see if I can just blow them up. Because that'll be very, very, very easy as a solution. Alright. So now we've kind of dropped down and we're in this weird area. I'm going to ping again. And get my bearings again. So it's there. And the other two are over here somewhere. 760, 902. So on the other side of this cliff. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to clear a path, or at least make it relatively safe. These roads seem to kind of generally get things done, but the roads need to be safe. Wow. Don't tell me that's my direction. Seriously? Don't tell me that. Yeah, nope, that didn't make it. Anyways, looks like something is in there. Just trying to see if we can kind of get a glimpse of it or some sort of idea. But these rocks are quite round and want to shrug me off quite a bit. Yeah, they... Okay. Some building tools obviously help. So we are like a little bit shy of the requirements for explosives, and it turns out we could have wanted them. This looks like it's... Ooh, that's a big boy. That is one of the big ones. Alright. Slug ain't worth it. Not yet. We'll get slugs when we are ready to do war with that stuff. Okay. Back to the road. I see a couple recovery items. I am aiming for recovery items whenever possible. Gotta keep the supply... Oh my god! Is that like a... No, that's a Mercer sphere in that pile of shit over there. That's what that is. Like, we guess we can take this guy on? Just to keep the road clear? Because that's the point of it, is to keep the road clear so that we can continue onward. So yeah, I guess then. Fine, let's go take him on. Okay, that hurt. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's being a bit of a douche. I'm not interested in the Mercer sphere. It doesn't currently do anything. Yeah. Hey, I didn't heal? Alright. Enough healing items around here that it can legit just pay for everything there. So we'll grab the Mercer sphere, I guess. Wherever it is. Wherever it was. Where is it? Oh, it's up there.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I want some of this too. Oh, not. Want to keep that around. All healing items gotta stick around. So when you're walking the road, you just pick up a whole bunch of them as they respawn, and you're perfectly fine. Although the mushrooms seem to be the choke point on that. I don't know if you can make them through other ingredients, but that's why you pick the stuff up. Let's get down to that research. We are doing research on that kind of nonsense, but we do need to complete our tier. It looks like the M.A.M is largely locking us out based on tier 2 steel. So when we're done tier 2 steel, the M.A.M should be largely completable. And I just looked up accidentally. Another one of the fire-breathing dragons. Come at me. Missed. They're a little tough. Oh, there's the second one that I knew there would be and I was looking around for. Okay. So what were they really protecting? Because a bunch of berries there don't seem worth it to 3 of them. Yeah, that's not worth it. So what was the reason those existed? Anyways, keep the road clear. That's the job we've got. Also, the road goes that way as well. You have my interest, that's for sure. Probably just something else. Oh, the other coal. So one coal's there, and then the other ones are down this way. So this is where we have a divergence. Those are still far off. This is 300. So this is an easy one by comparison. Let's go take a look. Let's get it done. Okay, way too much foliage. Thin it out a little. I want this road to be recognizable as a road. Thanks. I'm actually going to make it nice and open here, so we know where we're going here. Everything's then becomes intuitive for the direction that we want to go. Okay. So a little better. Little. Like, yeah. The bare road is what I want. Make it look like one. Okay, what do we got here? That's kind of weird, actually, whatever this is. Anything weird? Anything jumping out at us? I'm expecting jumping out at us a lot now. What are you? Red leaves. Oh, not anymore. Are you little leaves like everything else? So much foliage. Where's our coal? Guess this technically counts as road. Radiation level, backing off. What's that? Okay. Something's over there that's radioactive. What's our radius? Seems that we can sneak up and take a look, but not really know where we're at. Is it visible? Not visible from here, at least, but... So there's some sort of radioactive something. Oh, right there. Some uranium. So I'll need a radiation suit for that nonsense. Okay. We're probably quite close. That's pretty close. Where does it say? 165? It's down there? It's literally right there. Okay. And then the other ones are that way. So how do we get down there from up here? Like, this is truly the high road. Thank you, autosave. One of the big boys on the bridge there. Slug as well. Looks like our bridge that we want is possibly this way. Trying to keep ourselves from getting lost here, so that's why I keep cutting everything down. Because it is going to be too easy to get lost just going through all the foliage. Gonna make sure it's a nice clear path. Alright. Is this a way down? Anywhere? Not really. This is a one-way trip. I would assume that the original path is probably, you know, yeah, that's probably what it is. We'd have to go a different way for this, and that this was not the proper way to go. So if we head back... This does lead to a source of uranium, we know that now. So if we need a source for researching purposes, we know where to get it. What do we have here? A little closer to the ground. Oh yes, that's where we had our fight. So we just go along that path and then we clean up and have coal ready and nice and safe. Again, the whole idea is to pacify the whole plan so that I can just randomly do this off camera. And do the same thing we've always been doing, just, you know, setting it up, and then we'll do some crazy steel factory at some point. That was a bit of a drop. I thought it was going to be further. So anyways, I don't know why those guards were floating around. Like, I count all those aliens as guards. They, you know, if you see aliens at something, they're guarding something. So those ones that were like right there, I have no idea why they were there. I mean, a tree of nuts is just, it's not valuable enough. Although there were a few of them. I suppose there's the exceptions. Okay. Big trees. So the coal is going to be most certainly defended. We got plants there. We got these big things. Alright. We'll send in this one to scout the area. There they are. 1, 2. Oh, that's the one I'm looking for, though. Is you. You were the first thing on my mind, was what's directly here. Not what's nearby, what's directly here. And you can't tell me it's one thing guarding all of this. One lesser guy. Yeah, well, I guess it is. Alright then. So, just got to deal with those guys that are going to, like, go bashing some stuff. And then this coal is free. What is the quality of this? We've got a pure and... 2 pure. Okay, that's good. It's a good place. That's where we want to be. The other ones I don't know about, but we definitely want to kind of have that setup available. Make a perimeter. Find all kinds of these in the process. That's the bonus of clearing out a perimeter. So you just find all these berries. Okay, so that thing's spewing all kinds of nonsense. I'm right here. I see you. Where's your friends, though? That's what I don't see. Yeah. Well, nice freaking... Okay. They're learning the art of drifting now. They're getting advanced tactics going. Okay, that was one. Where's the other one? In that mess somewhere? The bird ate it. There's the growling. What I want to prompt. There it is. Okay. Please be dead. Okay, 2 of them. Listening for a third. Doesn't appear so, but I mean, I obviously can't go over there based on that mess. Oh, berry. So what are they guarding? More coal. Oh, there's another node down below. Alright, so this is a good node. Additionally, there's a wreckage over there. So we'll be a little busy. Oh, and there's another coal node right there. So I guess, let's see, poison plant there. I guess we kind of got to go down there, but we have to clear the way. Because I can't see what's down there. I can't see a thing. So let's clear the path because there's probably something guarding something down there. So we just have to check it out. But that's a lot of coal. Like, this is this is a ton of coal. This is the kind of coal we needed. So it turns out the closer node was actually really, really good. I'm happy with that. So we don't need the other node. Not right now, anyway. This was sufficient. Oh, I saw a fireball. I see myself taking damage. Where is it? Fuck, is it underground? It spawned in the coal. That's a weird one. Okay, well. We got it pacified. I'm not retrieving the items, clearly. Then there's this one. Poison plant nearby. Don't hear anything. Here's some SAM ore. I'll pick this up. It says, if you happen to see it, it's a thing. I don't know what it's used for, but if you happen to see it, I guess it's a thing. I've only seen it like this, so as far as I can recall. There might be SAM nodes around, whatever it is. Clean up. Pick up the berries. Alright, so that's a very, very, very very well cleaned up thing. Yeah, that's all poison. I'm not going to go near it. That's okay. I'm just seeing if there's anything over there, anything worth uranium. More uranium right there. So if I can kill these plants or somehow pacify them, then we can get the uranium. Do a bit more perimeter check. I think we're okay. Seems to be some sort of node over there. Some other node. We'll see what's up. Grab this mushroom. And I think we're good on clearing the way. We just gotta kind of walk back now. And if we have a safe trip back, then there we go. That's our set up here. Just verifying. Anything? No noises, no shooty things. I think we're good. It's a matter of just walking back through some of these areas that don't seem... yeah, alright. Limestone node, pure. That's what this is. So we have one of these along the way too. We probably want to pick up some of these as we go. So next time we come out here, we're coming out with an expedition with like tier 2 miners and shit like that. We're coming out here, we're intending to get some stuff. So that's the that's the explodey area. We got to blow all that up. Oh, it looks like we got to blow up another one over here too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to require some explosives. We will complete our explosives before we come out here too. We will do our best to have some research covered, and we'll just have some explosives ready. Even if it's just go and have them ready for the next episode, and you know, so on and so forth. So our straight path that way, I don't know if it's a valid path. I don't know if our path this way is valid. Kind of watching things. I'm at 4 pips of health. I don't know what's down there. Our path to go is through these poisonous plants, which going to be a bit fun. Okay. There's a slug just on the wall there. Oh, it's next to the poisonous stuff. We need some way of protecting ourselves from the poison. I'm going to blast right through this. Oh, lovely. And one of those guys. I'm not ready to do combat in a bunch of poisonous plants. Thanks. Okay. Side note. The only poisonous stuff that's there is those plants. We can take that path. We just have to be quick about it. Or, you know, in and out, in and out, in and out. Sort of thing. Go in, set our, like our power lines, our belts, anything like that. We can go through it. It's just, it's going to be, fast. So yeah, we did it. We procured some coal. It's available on the scanner, so we know the way. And it's all on the road. And so yeah, we just followed this road all the way back to here. And then we are making our steel camp here. Basically. Because we have... Where's the coal? Or the iron. The iron's right there, I believe. So 2 iron there. I believe there's one like... further down. We've got a limestone there. We've got 2 iron up here as well. And then we've got a copper over there. So we have basically everything you could need. Like we have that steel craft that requires a bit of copper and like copper wires and all that. We've got a copper node here. We can totally do it. We also got this iron that's blocked by this, so we definitely need more explosives just to even start everything. So yeah, everything is here that we need, and then yeah, we have a riverbank on this side. So this is our big project, is getting this, like our next big project is getting the steel set up here. I don't even know where to set a proper hub yet, and I'm not talking about the game hub. I'm saying wherever we want to gather all our shit. Because I'm not sure the iron station is somewhere I want to be. We'll figure out a spot. Something that's real nice. Good view. Basically, whatever we want to make it. Keeping decentralized is a good idea anyway to prevent lag. That said, it seems that like that's an inevitable beast now in the game. It's a lot more laggy than I remember it. It's alright. Do the pieces. As I said, this is one of those things like, you know, I gauge videos on a day-by-day basis and say, if I'm not having fun anymore, or it's causing too much problems, then I'll just continue onwards. That was my rule. so that I can keep things interesting and fresh for at least me, which means by extension you. So if the lag becomes worse or more consistent and less, rather than less consistent, or less consistent, and, you know, I can alleviate it a little bit, then obviously I have a problem and I have to assess it. Anyways, we're almost back. We've cleared the way. We've gotten everything ready. We probably have like a ton of meat on us. Oh yeah, this is why I cleared my inventories, because I knew this was going to happen. 1 slug, 1 Mercer sphere, 2 mushrooms. Just a pile of stuff. Ton of silica from cutting all of that mycelia. Yeah, we got mycelia there too. 15 alien organs. 60 nuts. Whew. 22 berries. Anything else that's slightly on the hey, that's cool amount? I mean, Sam ore was just a Sam node. Where am I? I want to see if there was any of the other meat. I want to take a look at the other meat. Oh, there it is. Only 8? Well, okay, sure. I think there was only one group that I really didn't immediately fight, because it was just... it was far enough away that I didn't have to worry about it. Basically, I want combat to be minimal and just the path to be clear. It's like, hey, let's build this thing and get rid of these buggers. Almost back. And now, hopefully, our materials are ready. So what was this? This is automated wiring. How many did I need? Hopefully 50? Hopefully 50? Uh-oh. I didn't consider that. Alright, we've got a lot of these. A lot of stators. Okay, so everything's kind of in limbo here. Let's dump off the bio and all that. And just kind of clean up the mess. So we're not doing any building right now. We're just going to be filling the space elevator. A lot of cleanup. Flowers are also considered bio in one way or another. I don't know if they can be compressed, if that's part of a recipe. Let's throw the mycelia, that. All of that, all of that. Oh wait, whatever, you're gone. You're gone now. Okay. Clean inventory. So, I guess, hopefully we're good on the space elevator. Let's go pick up the stuff up here. Let's pick up the stuff upstairs. But I have a feeling like that is very small inventory limit, where the stack size is just really, really tiny, may have been a problem. I didn't consider that. We may not be sending stuff to space. Where are we? Reinforced plates. Rotors? No. Frames. Then... oh yeah, we're going straight to the top. Then the rotors. Then... yeah. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 500. Down the line a bit. Run off faster than gravity. Almost there. I hope at almost there we're gonna hit the space elevator and see if my heart sinks. Because I look at these items, it's like X amount of a thing, and it just my brain instantly registers one stack, one stack, one stack. 100. Okay. Well, I mean, the supplies are ahead, so I mean, whatever. Have all that. Have that. Let's go get the 500 beams, and then maybe we can like force it faster. Maybe. Like just make more machines, just brute force the whole thing. That way, you know, just until we get this space elevator done, because that'll probably all come down when it is done. Because of the iron thing, anyway. Yeah, what the piece we need is literally just requiring wires and stators. And stators require more wires, and so that's what the copper node at the steel camp will do, is offer all the wires for this exact craft, or that exact craft, sorry. We want this exact craft right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 300, man. We're not even close to done. We need like another 100. Oh my goodness. Were we done early? Did we just do that entire expedition at Mach speed or something? I guess. I mean, I timed it to 40 minutes. Which, you know, based on the time, yeah, we were fast. We were real fast. There's only one other project that I have that's kind of, you know, like remotely fast. That may eat up the last of our time, but I packed away all the materials though, so we'll see. I want to put everything away and just keep a nice clean inventory. We'll unclean the inventory soon enough, because yeah, we need to get all the steel products, and we need to get a very large supply of them. Well, I suppose the steel factory will do that, so that that'll be our go-to tier. So tier 3 belts will be go-to. Like, we'll just be using them all the time for everything, rather than tier 1, tier 2, and those will get used for elsewhere. Throw them into the awesome machine. That said, that'll be something we have to do eventually too, so that we can clean up this. Technically, we can do that. We can make the awesome sink and just get rid of this tower. Also, I should probably, you know, like put those in the machine. That would probably be cool too. Let's go put them in the machine. So yeah, we'll make the awesome sink. That'll be the thing we do. Caterium is the other thing that I was thinking of. We can make the Caterium plant, which is way up there. But awesome sink is a good idea. Clean up that mess. And that, and so yeah, we're at 300 to 500. That's when I realized we were just nowhere close. We've only got 300 done. No, we're actually not bad off. Awesome sink, and that shouldn't be too hard. We'll just get a foundation down, which I'm gonna move this vehicle. And we'll set the awesome sink here, I guess. And anything here that... Okay, I'm going to work from the top and just grab a couple stacks of everything. Okay. Rods. Boxes. I'm going to grab some coal for whatever reason. Screws. Some of that. Basically a rundown. Alright, down we go. You know what? I'll take that And then some copper wire. Seems fine for now. Down a little bit more. Nothing really special here. Those were the ones I got for free off of a wreckage, because you can totally get a bunch of stuff for free off wreckages. Very nice. Alright, nothing there. Next line. A bunch of the reinforced plates. Hey! These just decided to show up. Apparently I had them somewhere. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll pick up a whole bunch of random things from this one. Seems to be closer to the relevant stuff we're looking for. Also, most of it's filtering up. So all of it's going away, so I have to actually go up a tier and find out where it went. Said it was filtering. Yeah, whatever. Okay, looks good. Down one more. Not much here. Looks like we're getting to the end of it. Oh, there's more. Some more of these. Oh, yeah. Now I know where it all went. I know where it all went now. Don't need that. Need the foundations. There we go. I think the foundations were the last piece I needed. Alright. So we're going to make an awesome sink. Right here. In the middle of all of this, where all our random temporary projects are, which is why it's a good spot for the awesome sink. It's just the random junk can be dropped off right here. And we can literally pipe it in, if that's the case. Actually, we're going to do something similar to piping it in. So, a special. Awesome sink. Where's the entrance? Over there. I'm going to set it right. I can't see. I'm going to just set it there. Not a lot of thought into this one, and then I'm going to make a chest. So, something like that. And then inputs there. What's up here? Can't afford it. I don't have basic plates, so there's only so much I can do there. Let's set this here. This has no power, so let's set it with some power. It's a 404. 4, 3. Do we have any that are... Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, so now... Done. Points until each coupon. So now we just dump junk in there. I'm going to sort what I got here, so it's all just kind of bumped off to the left here. And now we go up to the top and we just pick up a whole bunch of junk. How goes it? We are kind of just getting the steel kind of unscrewified. Take some of that. What else do we have? Bauxite we leave. The iron rods. No, let's take that. That's junk for sure. Our whole system is filtering the stuff up, so this is not going to be how it reads later. We'll take the screws. We don't need the screws badly. And you know what? We'll take the rods. Why not? Was any of this... Okay, iron ore is also junk. What's that? Copper, junk. Clean up the whole machine. Pick up something else here. More screws. Mycelia can stay. Sulfur is good now. Coal's good now. A lot of the stuff was dumped in here when it was more limited. So now that it's a lot less limited, we can just pick it up and do whatever. Hey, I have 8 more of these power shards and I didn't even notice them. Yeah. I'm just gonna go downstairs with this. Oh, let's take a slower way downstairs. Okay. Alright. That... You know what? If it's in my inventory, get rid of that. If it's in my inventory, get rid of this. One moment. Nightlight, thank you. I don't need that much. Just one extra stack for the Jeep. There we go. Done. Okay, so now that's just prepped. That's all we have to do. And then, yeah, if we have coal in our inventory, get rid of it. If we have copper ore and iron ore, get rid of it. Sulfur, we get rid of it. Individual case by case on the screws. Leave a stack for ourselves. Get rid of that single. Get rid of those. We have 2 stacks of rods, so we're good there. Ingots get... Oh my god, we're full. We're full. So now it's just gonna pile up some points. It's gonna be like super ridiculously slow, but it gives us a spot to dump stuff without just literally using the trash can. We get to clean some stuff up. Alright, so anyways, so limitation on what I can take, so all of that goes back in. We are about to get space elevator going again here soon. It's a matter of timing. Just like we're almost there. We're going to check stuff out. I need to go up and get the basic plates though. I saw the post about aluminum, and I saw somebody do an aluminum farm, and I'm like, oh, that's scary. It's very frightening. I've seen it a long time ago. And you kind of just brought up the memory of it. And I'm like, oh god, no. Okay, so we need 100 frames there or whatever, and 15 wiring. 15 wiring's no problem. What's my plan? I'm going to get the basic plates, and then I'm going to, with basic plates available, go up and initiate Caterium mining. Because we just kind of need to have it started and get a bunch of Caterium ingots so that we can advance the M.A.M on that. Because I would like to have power poles that don't suck. So, let's see. What tier would there be a backlog of plates? Definitely not this one. Where they're coming out, and if they're coming out, then there's not a backlog. Screws, keep going. You're super intimidated? Yeah, it's like, I get the system. I kind of get it. It's just, oh god. Yeah, here's our iron plates. There we go. I want just a good supply of this stuff. Okay, we don't need a lot. We just need to have it so that we're good for like the next 10-20 hours. Which is basically that supply that I picked up. Down we go. So we get Caterium. What the heck is on the top of that? You know what? Whatever. Whatever. Just we'll take a drive down there. Since we got it here, no jetpack yet? No, we're just kind of like setting up all the pieces right now. So we were on the early end of steel. Now we're on the later end of steel. Well, sort of. We have advanced steel unlocked. We're just not really doing much with it yet. It exists, and like if something needs to be created, like we want to get explosives going because we need explosives for the steel factory where the steel factory is going to be. Also, yeah, we made a gigantic ramp. We'll get the jetpack. And then we'll have that crazy combination of jetpack plus explosives. Oh. Actually, our ramp is over here. Where am I going? Head along here. I'm going to grab these mushrooms because why not? Oh, it's that one. Up the hill we go. Yeah. So anyways, I didn't really go into detail of the jetpack plus explosives combination. Basically, if you're attacked, you go up in a jetpack, you drop some explosives, and you blow whatever it does up and, you know, softly land down. And that's that. Easy peasy. Of course, we have this place that's just highly poisonous, but we're going this way, so it's fine. We're going over here. Yeah, coming together. That is one gigantic ramp. Just to get down there, because I was tired of that freaking bumpy everything. Alright. Oh, we need... Or do I already have one? Yeah. Portable miner. That's what I was concerned about. Okay, so we don't need to make that. We can just head straight up here, or, you know, relatively straight. Close enough straight. Please don't give me a ticket straight, that kind of thing. So, Miner Mark II, yeah, we still need to set up for frames. It's no big deal right now. We're just trying to set up this so that it's available to produce criterion for our research. Build your first zone-to-zone train route, and it was all jetpacks and less. Yep. Pretty much. Just blow everything up. So we need what's the output on this? 120 per minute. Let's feed you that. 120 per minute, which means a standard belt will be acceptable. Let's do one of these numbers. I would like to get down this silly cliff. But I need to set up the smelters to work. What's the lowest you're going to let me do? That's good. That's good. When's it not too steep? Seems like it's not too steep there. Alright. Get to clean all that up. Down we go. So we make a couple smelters here somewhere. Gotta give it something here. Let's see. Let's see now. It's a really weird cliff face right now. Okay. I guess we could have it extend outward this way a little bit. Maybe we'll actually be able to see it from a different location than here. Know where we can peg it. Hold control to designate multiple items to deconstruct. Yeah, I'm aware. But if there's something that I don't want to deconstruct, I'm not normally doing it like so. Okay. So we'll just bring that up here. So just snap that. Bring that up. Okay. Whatever we're doing here. Smelter. To give enough room for, yeah, for any splitters. So we have a 120 coming out. What are these producing? 45. So like 3. 3. Okay. So 1 splitter. And then that's done. I'm going to reposition this then. Think you want to save? Okay, so now we can set this over here and just have the slight angle. It's not like we really have to go up there ever again, inclusive to putting the Mark II up there, because we can probably do it right from here, so it doesn't matter. Alright, in you go. So that's... You're set. You're set. You're set. And I believe that's all we're able to produce right now, because we don't have enough ingots. I think we can't produce anything further down the chain. So, the easy way to find that out... What did I just press? I pressed console. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get a constructor out and see if we can make wires. Not those wires. Okay, so yeah, that was the next part of the chain, was making sure we had a sufficient supply of ingots. What's the output of this? 15 per minute, so we can like merge it all together to the next step. No problem. Power, power. Power, power, power. Power, and connect to something. Quick wire. Thank you. Hot minute on that one. Just make a nice safe spot on the other side here, so I can merge it all together. That said, the merger is completely something that's not necessary for now. We will be collecting this stuff probably just as it comes out of the machine, honestly, for now, just to collect our requisite amount. Like when we come up and we do the M.A.M research, we just do that. That said, we already have 26 in inventory anyway, so we're probably fine. It's good for now. That's a splitter. My hotbar's a splitter. Let's get a merger. Output is there. Where are you trying to go, little belt? No, not there. You can make it the rest of the way. There we go. Have I set up black powder production? Yes. That's black powder right there, that line of machines. And then steel pipes are a couple machines right over here, but this is kind of a fast and loose temporary situation. We'll be able to make some explosives, some. But we do need to be able to make a detonator, so that's where we're currently locked. So all this stuff is coming out, and you can just literally go, gimme, 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 gimme. Hey. So we need something like 100 ingots. And I wasn't doing that on my own because they're super slow to craft. Like, real slow to craft. But as you can see, we're almost at 100 ingots already. Just by letting the machines do it instead. We'll end up, yeah, we'll have this set up with the next piece as soon as we hit the M.A.M. So a lot of the things, just been trying to advance the tech for this one, and then make it so that I can construct some more reasonable things, versions of machines with the tech unlocked. So tech is one thing I don't want to advance if I'm not on video. That's no, don't want to do that. Might as well put a storage container. I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking, do I really want a storage container where I have to clean up a bunch of ingots of Caterium? I'm not sure if I want to. But that said, my inventory is improving to the point where like these tier 1 chests are totally acceptable. Actually, now that I think about it, like my inventory is starting to exceed what they have available to them. So that's a whole lot of wrong. Yeah. So that means that if I come up here with a reasonable inventory, I can take all of this stuff. I can take this entire chest. I can fit this entire chest already in my inventory right now if it were full. So yeah, that's probably just fine. Okay, these are tier 2s. That's fine. They'll accurately represent things. Okay, so we have 143. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's go. This was all just to stall, so we had enough materials when we went to the space elevator. That is it. It'll feed into quick wire constructors. I mean, if it's all balanced out, it won't be necessary to have there, and it's just one extra piece that I don't need to have, so I'll just get rid of it. Whatever this elevator was, need to be able to get past that stuff. Down the road. Take the shortcut. I mean, shortcut would have been jumping off, but still. Reasonable shortcuts. Straight in all the foliage. Quick wire's essential to later production? Absolutely. Like, it's so good. It's a must-have. Now, where was I? That was done. I'm just going to pick up materials. Let's scooch on through here. Scooch on through here. Head up and pick up this. So that should be all of those parts for the elevator. Meaning that we need to pick up something like 15 wires or whatever it is. And that's it. Space elevator go. So many frames. Needs trains. Needs so many trains. Oh, well, once we have trains, we'll basically have to have the entire map as our base at that point, I suppose. It's kind of how it goes, right? You open up trains and just the whole thing's available to you then? It's like, I'll just go and grab materials from that random location. An entire base dedicated to making one item at that point, at full speed. Alright, and our other random thing, the wiring. A lot of temporary stuff just to get us up the tiers, get us through the steel, up the tiers, get a visual on what we need to pick up and where we need to go. Just things that I can do off camera to kind of balance it, because I really was kind of stuck, so I had to push the tech up a little bit. There we go. Haven't figured out the tri-stack splitter / merger metric. Excuse me. And off that goes. Okay. So that gives us next here. Does this tell us anything, or is this going to say it'll be back later? Okay, we got to make whatever that is. Also 2,500 of these, so I'm glad I have a chest of them now. Adaptive control units, modular engines. Oh, this sounds lovely. I'm sure they're made of metals that I really don't want to deal with. Oh, well, we'll see, we'll see. We get to take a peek at everything right now. This is our basic peek. So we didn't do Logistics Mark III because, I don't know, we didn't put those in. We might, well, we have to go get some more, but still, nonetheless, we have it totally possible. This was what I was waiting for. Since we do need to raise the power output, I wanted these. Because I don't want to work with coal in its current iteration. Oil process... Fuck. Oil processing exists. So now we're on to the liquids. So we get to scan crude oil, but we need to get our... Is that engines? I don't think we have engines set up, and it must be something else. There's the pieces for the space elevator right there. Actual truck. The manufacturer, lovely. That was one of the pieces we did need to pick up at some point for the quartz. The quartz, we needed this. Alternative fluid transport. Alternative. Oh, nice. Okay. Pack things in. That's a lot easier. A lot easier than dragging pipes everywhere. Oh my god, yes. That is so much easier than building an entire pipe network. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. So your explanation of the tri-stack, the conveyor stacks and lifts are optimized for splitters and mergers stack 3 high, but with the second splitter merger removed. Yeah, I know that. I've got a number of them set up like that. This is great. This is definitely one of the things, but we have to literally make plastic motors, heavy modular frames. Heavy modular frames is something we can make without pipelines. We can make, we can make assemblers, I guess. It's just something that I didn't notice that we can make. Or yeah, we can make motors. Sorry. Yeah, we can make motors, so that's fine. It's just something that I didn't even realize we could do yet. It's fine. And then plastic is unfortunately the slightly harder piece because that's in oil processing, so you have to already make plastic, and then like you have to already have some sort of oil set up, and then you redo it to make everything easier with all of the oil drums. Gas mask, well, that's one we need. So rubber is part of the oil, I guess, territory. Plastic, same thing. In the fabric, we've kind of got something set up, but it's not exactly renewable stuff. It's just throw it together. This is going to help us get more advanced things done. This is nice. Expanded power infrastructure fuel generator, so I'm guessing that will be cracking oil, and we'll be using these generators at some point. Conveyor Mark IVs, which I'm assuming involves some sort of plastic nonsense or the like. The scanner update Caterium ore. Thanks, I already got there. Don't worry, I got it. Don't need to worry about me. I freaking got it. Thanks. There's the jetpack, though. The jetpack requires oil and oil setup. Package fuel, yes. So, indeed, that's where we need to be. Also, trains. We are going to have trains in our future. Oh, thank God. Mark IV conveyors are just encased beams. Well, encased beams are easy enough. I mean, theoretically, they're easy enough. We just got to get the setup done. Pipelines Mark II are a long ways away. Long ways. Okay. So, anyways, the big thing, the biggest thing that I have to do off camera after the stream is I have to bump up power, because power is being held together by like these as of right now, because our output is like, you know, it's doing stuff right now. It's kind of doing things. So yeah, it already spiked once, and it, like, yeah, that's our coal line, and it's already going, yeah, I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you. So yeah, we need to work on that. And I wanted, and I'm probably going to set up like a single machine for the materials. Well, I might set up something crude for it in the temporary section there for Logistics Mark III. I might set up something crude in our temp area so that I can get these. So if I can get these, then I can easily just jam a bunch of things. Like, I'll just go, all right, let's make an awesome, like, awesome coal plant, and just jam pumps everywhere. Pumps. This is a scary power graph. It's something. It's not held together by much. I mean, all of the biogens are full, so it's fine. Yeah, we're going to be closing out anyway real soon, so I will probably be doubling or tripling the power. To say the least, it's going to be using every bit of coal that is over in this area, which is going to be that, which is a thing. That. So we're already using that. We're using that one. We're not using the third one that's a kilometer away that way. I will probably be pulling that. There are about 2 nodes not used on that one over there. Like over there. It's mostly cleared, and all I have to do is actually just hook them up. But I am thinking about picking up the third one and just jamming them all right down there. Also, let's head down. Let's head down. Yeah, I want Mark III belts so that I can move that much. At least doubling, yes. Triple might be overkill. Nah. I'll pick an arbitrary number, and then I'll just wire it up that much. Yeah, what I need is pumps so that I can just stack a layer on top, so that, you know, because I don't want to really take a lot of space, just do a bunch of pumps, a bunch of these, and reservoirs, proper splitting, and I need the stackables to make it easy to work with. And so that I can clean up this belt and make it smooth. Because screw it, I'm going to have pumps. Just make things easier. Pump the water. So that'll be my little project between here and the next, at the very least. That'll be what I'm doing, is bumping that up. So that power is not an issue, because I feel like having your power run out halfway through your stream is probably not a good thing. And it's just like, oh shit, I gotta do this. And so that's exactly what we ended up doing, was putting a band-aid on it. And now I'll just make sure that it's done so we don't have to do that. Because if we're going to make a gigantic steel refinery, triple is exactly what we need. That's why I was looking at triples, because the steel refinery is going to bump up the number. Like, if we double up to, relatively to where the line is. And maybe the line goes up a little bit further because pumps and whatnot like that. That'll happen. And, everything to supply the coal plants anyway. So that goes up a little higher. So let's just say double goes there. Triple fuels our steel plant. Oh, I realize how tall the coal generators are. Trust me, I was building on top of them with the belts. I know how big they are. They are very, very big. But I want a lot of space, and I basically want to build in whatever, like if I come up with a design, I want to be able to make it happen easily, because that was forced. The one that is down there, I forced it so hard to work, and it did work, but it was extremely uncomfortable to build. I want to make one that's very comfortable to build. So pumps, everything, like I will use everything at my everything I got. And so yeah, whatever's available to me, I will do. So anyways, we're probably going to close out right here. We did get some M.A.M things done, but we did run into the gigantic block there. We need to make a couple more materials. That's all it was. So we can make those scanners, for example, but actually we can probably make everything on this thing. So detonators, explosives, I will just research. We'll have that available. Is this my endgame biome? Probably not. I mean, it looks like shit, so probably not. I would like to have it somewhere else so that I don't have to deal with all of this crap around here. So, like, I have things come to me doing whatever. Like, I have things being shipped over. I don't want to have a centralized base because that's just laggy as hell. So anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to call the end of the stream right about there. We got the space elevator off, so we got to see the next tier and got a perspective on things. The M.A.M, we got a little bit of perspective, but we didn't get to see everything. We can give a shit how bad looks are. Well, if we come by, it has to look nice. It always has to look nice. It has to make sense. It has to look nice. That's what it does. It has to be completely organized come the end of it. So when we walk away, like when I am done with those power plants and we're moving on to the fuel plants, we have to have it painted. That's when it's done. So that's important. So when we walk by it, it looks great. That's it. So I'm going to call a stream there. We've had a number of issues with frames here, and it concerns me. I may have to turn down the settings even more now that we're getting into more complex stuff. We'll see. But, yeah. Anyway. Hope you enjoyed, folks. We'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.